Welcome into the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. We are in Hanover, Alabama for Central-Coosa County. The Cougars taking on the Fayetteville Wolves. I'm Jim L. Abrams along with Zachary Thomas Abrams. Week 3 of the high school football season. Actually, it's week 4 for Fayetteville, and Central is playing their 3rd game of the season. And Zach, Central-Coosa County has played 2 games and haven't scored any points yet.
Yes, they really will have to score some points against this mighty Fayetteville team, but, you know, it's just the beginning of the season, you know. They still have a chance.
They sure do. They're 0-2 on the season. Fayetteville last week beaten by Reeltown handily. Reeltown, one of the top teams in Class 2A, and nothing to hang your head on for a loss against Reeltown, but Coach John Limbaugh talked this morning about how he was disappointed and his team didn't show up to play. He said every facet was poor, and you can't have a poor game against a team like Reeltown. So he said they had good practice this week. We'll hear from him just a little bit later on, but this game tonight, Fayetteville 2-1 on the season, and Central-Coosa County 0-2, and those of you who may not know where Hanover, Alabama is, it's south of Central-Coosa on Highway 231. It's in the northern part of Coosa County, and Fayetteville is in South Talladega County. And Coach John Limbaugh and the Fayetteville Wolves against Coach Brett Thomas and the Central-Coosa County Cougars. And Zach, this game tonight, somebody needs to come out of this with a win, and certainly Central would love to get their first win of the year.
Yep, they would also love to score some points on the board, and if they get their first game win, they get their first win in the season, it will mean even more to them.
Absolutely right, and we've got all that coming up in just a moment. Pregame show brought to you by the Huddle House, Central-Coosa Huddle House on Highway 280, and man, if you want some great eating, it is a Huddle House. Zach and I know about that, don't we?
Yep, when we have spare time, we go there every morning that we have free time, and we eat waffles. You
love the waffles there, don't you?
Yep.
Well, and Wally Finn loves the waffles too.
Yep.
So, yeah, we highly recommend to you Doug Norton and the staff at Central-Coosa Huddle House. They bring you the pregame show here on a Friday night of Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. Now, don't forget, coming up after our game tonight, we've got our Pigskin roundup, and we've got our friends from TV24 kind of give us a little preview of what we might expect later on tonight. That starts about 10:30. So let's take it to TV24 and check out the Pigskin preview roundup.
Welcome into our Pigskin Roundup studios. We are gearing up for yet another huge show coming up this week on the Pigskin Roundup. It is the Week 3 edition. Most teams got region play underway last week. However, we do have a team that will play their first region game tonight. Westbrook Christian will take on county rival West End in a big game in that region. The Warriors are off to a 3-0 start, and it was highlighted by a big win last week over Vinemont. It was a little bit of revenge after losing to them 15-13 last year.
Yeah, we started off slow, but then we got the wheels rolling, and we came out with a dub.
Well, last year we lost to them, and it kind of killed some momentum that we had going into the season. And so getting that back kind of finished some business and help us carry on to region play.
Last year it killed some momentum, like Brandon said, but it was a momentum booster because they were a lot bigger up front, and we hadn't really faced a team that was as big as us up front yet, and that was good to get a test like that.
Vinemont's got a good team, and we battled, 7-0 midway through the first half, and then we were able to score 2 right there before the half, and then came out, scored 1 early, and was able to kind of coast in. But I thought our guys played very, very physical, so very, very proud of the win.
The Warriors are off to a 3-0 start for the first time in 9 seasons. Westbrook Christian is averaging 44 points per game and giving up just 13. However, they're not resting on their laurels.
One thing noticeably from this team than last year, we're taking it one game at a time, which I feel like is really big when you do it in the grand scheme of things. But sticking together as a team, a lot more closer, I feel like.
We have a lot more depth this year, and we're rotating really well up front and everywhere else, and I think that's a big part of staying fresh and lasting until the fourth quarter.
Well, the biggest thing last week, Vineman only threw it 4 or 5 times, so we're going to see 50 passes this week, and we haven't seen that. There's really nothing that you can do to prepare for that. So the thing that we've got to do is see some guys that haven't played step up and give us some minutes. And a big thing for us to be able to handle success. We've had a little success. A lot easier handling adversity sometimes than it is handling success, and so that's probably been our preaching to them this week is you got to be able to handle, because it's easy to fall, if you go to believe in the press clippings.
That Westbrook Christian West End game will be one of several that we feature tonight on the Pigskin Roundup. We will have the score of all of the games here in the East Alabama community. Our game of the week is a good one in Class 3A Region 6, Randolph County against Piedmont. We'll also be making stops at Oxford, Alexandria, Jacksonville, Glencoe, and Anniston, among others. Mark Sanders, former Alabama player and Donahoe head coach, will join us in studio. And as always, you can remember, watch the show online at tv24.tv. That wraps it up for us right here at Pigskin Roundup Studios. We'll see you in a little bit.
And the crowd at tonight's game between Reeltown and Fayetteville last week, Reeltown really put it on Fayetteville by a score of 63-14. And the Wolves now take on Central-Coosa County, the Cougars, in Hanover. And Fayetteville will attempt to improve on its 2-1 season record. The Cougars go into the contest tonight with an 0-2 mark after their 41-0 non-league loss to Hopeville, and they have not gotten started out on the right foot so far for Coach Thomas. They lost to Winterboro 42-0 and Hopeville 41-0. Coach John Limbaugh talked earlier today about the disappointment of the loss to Reeltown, putting it behind his guys and getting ready for what he is concerned about tonight with this Central-Coosa County team.
If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
And Lori Darlings down in Fayetteville, Alabama presents the Coach John Limbaugh Show on our Coach's Corner every Friday morning. Coach, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jimmy.
You see the beautiful moon as you were coming in? Did you notice that?
Absolutely. Friday the 13th, full moon, harvest, is a time of harvest.
That's right. That's right.
It's all good.
Well, it wasn't all good last Friday night when you run up against a top-ranked team, Reeltown. They're in the top 10, and they've been good for a while too.
Well, they have, and they were everything we expected them to be, and then some. But you can't spot a team 14 points.
No.
We spotted them 14 points, and you can't do that to good teams. And we laid the ball on the carpet some, and missed some key, made some key drops, and you just can't do those kind of things. We didn't execute our offense very well. Our defense was non-existent in that game, and we just did not play Fayetteville football the way that we're supposed to play it.
When you go into a game against a team like Reeltown, you know that your mistakes have got to be minimal to begin with. But when you have an off night, it is not a good time to play a team like Reeltown.
No, it was an epic beating. We lost in every facet of the game. We lost, special teams didn't do very well. We lost the defensive side and the offensive side. So when you are in all three phases of your game doing poorly, you're just not going to do very well against a team like that.
Tonight, down in Hanover at Central High School against the winless Cougars of Central-Coosa County. And, the Reeltown game's in the rearview mirror now. You move forward.
Now, the best thing about it, it's in the rearview mirror. It's behind us, and you learn from every loss, and we learn a lot about ourselves, and we have to be better prepared. I've got to do a better job as coach. My coaching staff has got to do a better job. Our kids have got to be ready for the ball game, and as much as you think you are, as much as you think you focused on that other team and run all their plays, there's still the bottom line. Are you ready to go strap it on? Are you ready to go play this football game? And we definitely were not. But
and sometimes, coach, teams are just better. Let's face it, they're better.
Right, and that's a good football team. They're going to go deep into the playoffs, if not play for the state championship this year. They're really good, but that's no excuse. We wanted to play better. It's not that much of a disparity but 63-14 between our two teams. It's not that much of a disparity. But we're all looking forward to playing Coosa tonight. Coach is going to have those guys ready to play. And Coosa always has athletes. Now, they got 22 people on the roster. I keep hearing this buzz about 12, 13 kids. I've
heard that this week.
That's not the deal. They've got 22 kids on their roster. So, and they're the defending state basketball champions. They got athletes at that school, and they're going to bring it tonight.
So you looked at a little bit of tape of them. What do you think about them?
Well, number one, Dante, running back, he's as good as they come. Any school in this area would love to have him on their team. 13 is a tall guy that can really go up and get the ball. He's and quarterbacks quickness, and if they execute, it'll be tough for us. Should we go in there and get a W? We should. We'll see how ready we are to play the ball game, but you never take anyone for granted. Just ask Tennessee Volunteers.
Absolutely, and that's a solid point. Coach John Limbaugh, our guest this morning from the Fayetteville Wolves, coming off the loss last week, and practices this week been awfully hot. You got a third of the season under your belt, and these kids thinking, well, we've got to get better. And tonight's an opportunity to do that.
It is. Tonight's an opportunity to get better. We want to be 3-1 going into our break, and we'll have an off week next week. And it's a great time for us to just take a week off, relax in some respects, but in some respects work harder in some areas to get better. We need this week off coming up. We need it and we're 100% healthy. We got one kid with a ligament in his finger messed up, but other than that, we're 100% healthy. And we're looking forward to the week off, though. We really are. We need that, and every team needs that time to regroup and regather. But I love our kids, and we're ready to go and ready for whatever they can bring us tonight.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams across the state of Alabama this morning that would like to be 3-1, and you can be that after tonight's game with a win over Central-Coosa County. What have you tried to tweak this week in preparation to improve for tonight?
Offensive consistency. We want to be balanced. We're a run-first team. We want to be balanced. So you can look for us to run the ball and throw the ball. But we really worked on tackling this week. We missed a lot of tackles last week. There was one instance where we had 5 to 8 missed tackles on one play, and you can't have your whole team missing somebody.
You didn't miss, did you?
No, that was I wanted to go out there to help, but we, they got a couple of guys from Reeltown that's going to the next level.
Sure.
They got one D1 guy that is signed with South Carolina, and he was really good. He was the real deal. He was pumping those legs and churning for yardage, and he was a really good player. He hurt us a lot, but looking forward to this game, we want to make sure we're tackling, driving our feet, driving through somebody. We want to make sure they're executing on the offense and being more balanced, and that's really what it boils down to. And call it coach speak if you want to, but it's really about the blocking and the tackling. It really is.
Now, finally, this morning, a couple of names that we need to look for tonight. This is our game of the week across the state of Alabama. It is Fayetteville and Central-Coosa County. A couple of guys that needs to pick it up and have a good game for you tonight.
Well, Luke White's doing great things for us. We really love Luke a lot, and we want him to have a really breakout game. Now, we know what Luke's capable of doing. He's very quick, and we want him to have a big game. Of course, Blake Manchin he plays well. He plays solid. We think a lot of Blake, and Brady Ritchie is doing good things for us, and Brady Ritchie and Blake Manchin are permanent team captains this year. They'll wear the C on their jersey. We're really pleased with what they bring as far as leadership to the table. And keep your eyes on Pacey DeLoach. He's going to do a good job for us tonight.
All right, Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School. The Wolves 2-1, headed into Central-Coosa County, just down the road a little bit. 7 o'clock kick. Our pregame at 6:30. John Limbaugh Show brought to you by Lori Darlings. Coach, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
More day break in just a minute. All right, and your pregame show brought to you by the Sylacauga Huddle House. And Zach, you see the starting tentative starting lineups for the Fayetteville Wolves. Why don't you go over that right there?
Okay, I will do that. Quarterback number 2, Pacey DeLoach. Running back number 13, Luke White. Wide receiver number 12, Blake Matchin. Wide receiver number 5, Hunter Hill. Wide receiver number 11, Kason Gardner. Tight end number 18, Jacob Weiss. Offensive lineman number 66, Tanner Harry. Offensive lineman number 56, Blake Ritchie. Offensive lineman number 64, Trevor DeLoach. Offensive lineman number 54, Dakota Ogle. Offensive lineman number 78, Ethan Presley.
All right, that's the starting lineup for the Fayetteville Wolves, and we'll take a look at the Central, actually the defensive starters now for Fayetteville. Go ahead and take care of that.
The safety, Hunter Hill, number 5. Safety, Kason Gardner, number 11. Cornerback, number 2, Pacey DeLoach. Cornerback, number 13, Luke White. Linebacker, number 18, Jacob Weiss. Linebacker, number 56, Blake Ritchie. Linebacker, number 14, Tyler Hill. Linebacker, number 33, Brady Ritchie. Defensive lineman, number 54, Dakota Ogle. Defensive lineman, number 52, Aiden Hill. And defensive lineman, number 66, Tanner Harry.
That's your starting offense and defensive lineups for the Fayetteville Wolves. Now for the Cougars of Central High School. We'll get to that in just a minute. National anthem coming up next, brought to you by Silicaga Glass.
Coosa band. Honor guard, post.
Rob, you lost me. You want me to get a close up on the guards coming out with the flag? Are you lost me right now?
It is a hot night in Coosa County, Alabama. That's the national anthem brought to you by Silicaga Glass. And Zach, you got the offensive starters for Central-Coosa County.
Yes, I do. And at quarterback number 7, Ryan Payne. Running back number 1, Dante Daniel. Running back number 3, Dawson Duncan. Fullback. Number 5,
Cicatrice
Milliner. Wide receiver number 8, Xavier Moon. Wide receiver number 23, Tredarius Butler. Offensive lineman number 62, Dawson Thornton. Offensive lineman number 65, Samuel Robinson. Offensive lineman, number 71, Levi Lucas. Offensive lineman, number 72, Jurinsky Chapman. Offensive lineman, number 77, Heath Joyner.
That's your offense. Now we've got the defensive lineups for the Cougars of Central High School. And defensively, number 5, at safety, number 1, Dante Daniel. Linebacker, number 3, Dawson Duncan. Linebacker, Cicatrius Miller, number 5. Another linebacker, Noel Jones, number 13. The corners are Moon, Gilder, and Butler. The defensive linemen are Thornton, Kraus, Chapman, and Brooks. Those are your offense and defensive starting lineups. I'm Jim Adele Abrams along with Zachary Thomas Abrams. Sylacauga Huddle House brings you the pregame show here on TV 47 and TV 24. We appreciate them being a part of the broadcast tonight, along with the TV channel 80. That is Alabama Cable Network. So we've got a lot of folks looking in on high school football for a Friday night. Now both these teams in 2A Region 4. Fayetteville is 2-1 and Central is 0-2. And Zach, a couple of keys to tonight's game for both these teams. You mentioned one of the keys, the Cougars have got to score some points.
Yep, they have not scored 1 point this season. But, you know, as I said before, they still have a chance because, I mean, it's just beginning of the season and they got a pretty good team to me, and but they will have to pick it up against the Fayetteville Wolves.
And Fayetteville is 2-1, played poorly last week, and key tonight is for Fayetteville to get off to a strong start, to come out of the gate early, don't make the mistakes, and tackle. Coach Limbaugh was so disappointed in the tackling last week. He said one play we missed seven or eight guys missed a tackle on the same play. So they got to do better than that tonight. And we've got the start of the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week coming up after the break. You've been watching the pregame show from Hanover, Alabama. We get you set for Central-Coosa County and Fayetteville. Pregame show brought to you by Sylacauga Huddle House. Back with more after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. We're just moments away from the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week in Hanover, Alabama. The Cougars of Central High School hosting the Fayetteville Wolves. High school football on TV 47, TV 24, and the Alabama Cable Network, brought to you in part by State Representative Ron Johnson, District 33, Marble City Pharmacy, Sylacauga Glass, Cindy Pennington. Cindy Pennington sponsors our First Downs every night. Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce with our instant replay coverage. Also, Stop and Shop Auto Sales. And Lori Darling, along with Omnia and Curtis & Son Funeral Home, are some of our sponsors here on the High School Game of the Week. We appreciate all of those, and we appreciate you being a part of our coverage tonight. Central 0-2, Fayetteville 2-1. And Zach, it's a hot night to play football tonight too.
Yeah, I bet, you know, even on cold nights they sweat a lot.
Yeah.
But especially on hot nights, it gets worse.
Yeah, and this is Friday the 13th too.
It is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
They also made a game about that from Jason.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Strange things seem to happen on Friday the 13th with football games. So we'll see how it works tonight. The Fayetteville Wolves 2-1 on the season, and the Cougars 0-2. And this game for the Cougars, they were beaten by two pretty good teams. Winterboro is 3-1, and Holtville has not lost a game either. So Holtville made the playoffs last year, and so losing to these two teams is not anything to be ashamed of, but you got to get some points on the board if you're going to have a chance to win football games. And meanwhile, Fayetteville beat Woodland 17-8 and Victory Christian by a score of 20-6, and before losing to Reeltown down at Otosauga last Friday night by a score of 63-14. Now, after these games tonight, Fayetteville has an off week, and then they will pick up with the Holy Spirit Catholic and Tuscaloosa, Marion on the 27th, then Lafayette on October the 4th, Thorsby on October the 10th, Horseshoe Bend on October the 18th, Vincent on, October the 25th, and then the final regular season game for Fayetteville will be up here in Sylacauga at Legion Stadium. They will play B.B. Comer. And for Central-Coosa County, they lost to Winterboro and Holtville. After tonight, they've got Horseshoe Bend, Walter Welborn. Wow, that'll be a tough draw. Vincent, Reeltown, Lafayette, Thorsby, and Talladega County Central. And that's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Cougars of Central High School. And Coach Thomas is trying to get his team playing better. They had an off week last week, and hopefully, Zach, they'll play better tonight against the Fayetteville Wolves and Coach John Limbaugh.
Yes, they really do, because Fayetteville, they're a pretty good team, and they've got some tough players, but so does Central-Coosa County. So I think this might be a pretty good game. Yeah,
Fayetteville changing quarterbacks tonight too. They're going with Pacey DeLoach, and Blake Matchin had been the starting quarterback, and I asked Coach Limbaugh about it this morning. He said, well, Pacey just playing a little bit better right now, so we're going to give him a shot. Pacey DeLoach is a sophomore, and they're going to be playing Blake Matchin. You'll see Blake, who's a senior, you'll see him at a wide out or a running back or something like that. So he's going to see plenty of action as well down in Hanover, Alabama. And you see the captains going out on the field now. And Zach, you got the captains for the Cougars of Central High School?
And blue and white is Central-Coosa County. And number 3 there, Dawson Duncan. Number 13, Noel Jones. Number 71, Levi Cross. Is that right, Cross?
Lucas.
Number 1, Dante Daniel.
All right. Let's see if you can pick up Fayetteville's on the other side. Number 33.
Number 33 is Brady Ritchie.
Number
12, Blake Matchin, who you said was also the quarterback.
Number 26.
26, number Bill Helm, and is that can't see the other number.
That's number 18 for Fayetteville, Jacob Weiss, big tight end. So the quarterback of captains out for both teams. Central in the blue with the white numerals. Fayetteville in the travel light with the white and gold headgear. We're just about set to go for Fayetteville and Central-Coosa County. And beautiful night for football down in Hanover, Alabama. Jimmy Dale Abrams along with Zachary Thomas Abrams. Zach, hope this is a good one.
Yep. I mean, Central-Coosa County, they've got to pick their game up, but I mean, as they get ready to go underway, if I was either team, I think I'd be feeling pretty good about this game.
All right. Cage the Cougars, the theme. That's Fayetteville.
Yep, and they get ready to run through that banner.
Fayetteville coming off a hard loss last week to Reeltown. By the way, this is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. Again, all the folks over there, I appreciate your business. And when it comes to therapy, hey, Donahue Physical Therapy is the place that we recommend right there on West Fort Williams in Silicon. You don't have to be an athlete, but if you are an athlete, maybe a parent of an athlete or even a senior, you've got some issues that you need therapeutic massaging and working on, let them do it over at Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, on Broadway. Actually, it's on West Fort Williams, right off of Norton in Silicon. Good crowd over from Fayetteville in South Talladega County tonight. They always follow the Wolves well. So we're good to go with the opening kickoff. And Fayetteville will receive, and it looks like Levi Lucas. No, it's going to be Fayetteville kicking off instead of the Cougars. And Levi Phillips is going to kick off for Fayetteville. I think we're going to see scoring pretty early in the game, Zach.
Yep, Fayetteville and Central-Coosa County, they both have to score quick out of the gates because they really need to get an early lead.
Here's Phillips, the slim young man, kicks it away, a little short kick, and it is going to be out of bounds.
We have a flag.
At the 32-yard line. So I don't know if, let's see what the officials are going to talk over right here.
Normally when you...
Yes, it's 36-yard line, yeah.
When it's out of bounds, normally it'll be a flag, but I guess not in high school.
Well, they're going to move it, a penalty on the first play. And now they mark it over to the 42-yard line. And that's where Central will start to work with a first down and 10.
And it looks like their quarterback, let me see, Ryan Payne, getting ready to snap the ball as they get set for the
Payne's a pretty good player.
second play of the game.
And he's got Dante Daniel back there with him. Looks like Daniel's going to take the snap, and he does, and tries to get outside, but slips one tackle, slips another tackle, and goes across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. And nice open run by Dante Daniel.
Yep, pretty good little run there. And if I was him, I'd probably be happy with that on the first play of the game.
Absolutely. And Fayetteville missed a tackle, and that's what they had trouble with last week. Luke White missed a tackle there, and I think he circled around, came back, and helped out to get him there. So second down and about 4 yards to go. Luke trying to throw it. He's hit as he throws. It's caught across the 40 to the 38-yard line. And, you know, that big guy, they talked about him, Zach, that big number 13, Noel Jones. He made a big catch then.
Yep, and number 5, Hunter Hill, looks like with the tackle, the strong safety.
So here are the Cougars at the Wolf 39-yard line.
Yep, they've been playing pretty good on these first 2 plays of the game, and their quarterback Ryan Payne gets ready to take the snap, and he does. He will keep it
himself, goes right up the middle and falls to about the 35-yard line.
4 yards.
And that was Connor Nelson with the tackle.
Trevor Deloach. So second down from the 36. Payne throws it, and it's a short throw, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up third down. So third down for the Cougars. They put a first down or so together here early on. Let's see if the Wolves can make a stop here.
If they don't, then Chris County will continue their drive.
Yeah.
And Fayetteville right now has got to pick up their defense.
Looking to throw it. Throws the home run ball into single coverage and is incomplete. It's pass intended for the big guy, and that is Jones, but he went one way and the pass went toward the middle of the field. So it's fourth down now.
Great coverage there by Fayetteville.
Yep. So that'll bring up fourth down.
They get ready to snap the ball.
We'll go for it right here, right? From the 36-yard line. Why not? Looking to throw it again. He's flushed and he's going to be sacked, and Fayetteville will take over on downs.
Stop short. Cougars turnover on down.
So good job by the Wolves defense.
It looked like Trevor Deloach there again with the tackle.
And Blake Ritchie there with him. So the Wolves take over on downs at their own 38-yard line. So good stop by the Wolves defense. Now let's see what Pacey Deloach does here getting a start at quarterback tonight for the Wolves.
I mean, he's probably, they say he's been doing better in practices than their other quarterbacks, so I think he's going to do a pretty nice performance here in this game.
Nice run on the handoff. That's Kason Gardner. Gardner runs it all the way to the, just across midfield to the Cougar 49-yard line. He'll move the chains for the first down. Coach John Limbaugh has been the coach down at Fayetteville for a number of years, and he works hard with these kids. So see what happens tonight. Here is Deloach pitching to Matchin, and Matchin crosses the 45 to about the 43-yard line.
That looked like Levi Krause with the tackle.
Now they wanted to get Matchin involved in the game, getting him the football from different positions. So looks like his work so far at the 43-yard line. Fayetteville on the move.
Yep, their run game has been pretty well in this game so far, but you know, they've only done 2 plays.
Moving Matchin back over here. They go inside to the big fullback, and that's Seth Limbaugh. Limbaugh kind of has a pile push forward.
And we have a Wolves first down.
Looked like number 71 would tackle Levi Krause again.
Let's see where they're going to. I think we're going to be close to a first down. Now then they're moving the chains. It is a first down. So the Wolves have it at the Cougar 39-yard line after stopping the Cougars on a 4th down play a few moments ago.
They run it again.
They're going to throw it.
Oh.
They got a man wide open. That is Jacob Weiss, and Weiss is headed to the end zone. Jacob Weiss, and you know, they threw the halfback pass, and again, that's Blake Matchin who threw it. And look at this one, Zach.
I thought that was going to be a run, but then I finally realized he's in throwing position. Really a great throw, and it looks like that was to
Jacob Weiss for the touchdown.
Yep, the tight end.
I guess they say he stepped out of bounds now. Mark it at 22-yard line. So yeah, he did step out of bounds, but that was a big throw and catch.
Yep. It looks like the same play, but it's not. He
And
fumbles.
Cougars got it. Wow, this just what Coach Limbaugh talked about this week. You can't turn the football over. You're moving the chains, and just a missed handoff, and Kason Bryant didn't pull it in, and the Cougars recover the fumble.
Fumble there by number 3, and the fumble recovery by number 3 as well, Dawson Duncan.
So it'll be a first down after Fayetteville turns it over on Zach. Looked like a promising drive.
Yep, they had a good shot at getting a touchdown, but there they just couldn't get it. And their quarterback snaps
Cougars
the ball.
take over, and on the keeper is Daniel. And Daniel now is going to throw it. He's got a receiver open, and a big throwing catch. They get the pass out there to Ryan Eugene Payne, who was a quarterback. And so a nice throw by Daniel. He fooled Fayetteville's defense.
Looked like he was finally out of bounds by, let me see, there's 233s on mine. Don't know if that's Brady Ritchie or Steven Rogers.
That was a big, big pass play all the way to the Fayetteville 35-yard line.
He will keep it himself.
Yep, on left end, penalty flags are down. Our first downs tonight are brought to you by Cindy Pennington.
And that flag wasn't called. He might have been gone. I mean, he had a lot of space. Great blocks, but let's see who the penalty is on.
Legal procedure against Central, so it'll be 1st and 15. They got to get to about the 25-yard line or so.
And they take the
Lined
snap.
up in the backfield. Quarterback is Daniel, and he takes a snap. He throws out in the flat. It's tipped, incomplete.
Threw it way over his head, but I believe that ball was tipped by defensive end or defensive lineman.
Yeah, like 62 got his hands up there and tapped it away.
And if it was 62, it doesn't show his name on mine, so.
2nd and 15.
So second down. The Cougars will come out throwing the football quite a bit.
And they might throw it again here, and they will.
Rolling to the right to throw on the run into the end zone, incomplete. The receiver stopped the pass and went deep. So kind of a mess up on that play with the receiver and the quarterback.
Yep, the wide receiver was thinking comeback play, but instead threw it in the end zone, looking for the touchdown.
So that'll bring up 3rd down now. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Hanover, Alabama. It is Central-Coosa County against the Fayetteville Wolves. Now Daniel's a 5'8" senior. He's going to take a snap, 3-step drop. He's going to pull it and run it. He's got some running room. Slips one tackle, slips another inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Finally tackled there, it looks like by number 85.
He showed some good moves there, Zach.
Yep.
And a missed tackle right there. Another one right there, and he falls inside the 30-yard line.
We have 4th down and 5 coming up for the Cougars.
So the Cougars with a first down. That's a Cindy Pennington first down.
And they will take the snap. They might throw it again. Who knows? And they will. It looks like no. He's going to keep him.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss of 3 or 4 yards. And Fayetteville wasn't fooled on that at all.
Ball going toward the Fayetteville Wolves.
It was Jacob Weiss on the sack. He's a junior. So second down now. You know, it looked like Fayetteville was headed in for a score. They fumbled a football, and Central recovered, and the Cougars have shown they can move the football, Zach.
Yep, but, you know, that the play right there,
I guess that was 4th down. Yeah.
And it looks like the
Fayetteville's
ball.
got it.
Yep.
Pacey DeLoach going to pitch to Matchin, and Matchin's got running room, jumps one defender, still moving, and he's across midfield. Look at this guy run, both hands on the football. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Blake Matchin.
And it looked like that tackle made by Dante Gilder, but they've been going with the same play a lot of times in this game, but it's been paying off, and it's been fooling the defense almost every time. They probably need to be more aware.
Cindy Pennington, first down, and the officials are talking something over. I don't know if it's a heat timeout, if there's a penalty. I don't see anything, but got to be something.
They might still be calling their play.
I mean, it's all the way.
Well, it's a flag. Don't know who it's on.
Flag is picked up, and it's waved off, so no penalty. That's a good thing for Fayetteville.
Yep.
See where they're going to spot the football now.
Past the 50-yard line, and that was a
all the way up to
big
the 40.
gain.
Wow. That was a great run by Blake Matchin.
And wasn't Blake their quarterback, the other quarterback?
He was, yeah.
Well, he's really been showing how good he can run in this game, and
Shows how smart Coach Limbaugh is, right?
Yep.
Getting him a running back. All right, first down and 10 from the 40-yard line for Fayetteville, and they're going to throw it again. They're going to flip it back out here to the quarterback, and he's got running room, and that's Pacey DeLoach. And Fayetteville kind of pulling out all the stops here in the first quarter.
yep, like they have been doing the exact same play, and I thought that he was going to run that, but he saw there was a defender there, so he just threw it to the quarterback, and I didn't see them two guys there for a second, so I thought he was gone for a minute, but they have to get about 4 or 5 players over there to tackle him.
Yeah, that's a Cindy Pennington first down.
Did I tell you Cindy Pennington has very pretty hair?
No, you didn't. And here we come with Matchin. Matchin's running inside the 10, inside the 5, still bullying his way to about the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal with another Cindy Pennington first down.
Dante Daniel looks like with the tackle there, and this guy Blake Matchin, he's been having a terrific game so far.
He's inside the 5. First and goal for the Wolves.
And, well, Coosa, they really probably need to pick up their defense right now.
6:05 to go. Now at 6 minutes with a first and goal for the Wolves. And rolling right, looking, throwing in the end zone, and it is a touchdown. Touchdown catch by Hunter Hill. So 5-yard touchdown throw from Pacey DeLoach to Hunter Hill, and the Wolves are on the board, leading by 6-0. Zach, pretty good play call.
Yep, he saw that receiver. He was in traffic, so he had to throw the ball, and turns out becoming a touchdown.
So 6-0 Fayetteville. The Wolves with the lead, and we may have the heat timeout here. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think we do. Let's take a break with the Fayetteville Wolves leading Central-Coosa County by a score of 6-0. Back on the Donahue Physical Therapy Game of the Week right after this.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan Hare.
Fayetteville 6 and Central nothing. After the heat timeout, the Wolves will go for the extra point here. And nice drive by the Fayetteville Wolves after taking over on a 4th down.
And their kicker there, Levi Phillips, getting ready to kick the extra point, and he will, and it looks like it'll be up and good.
All right, the Wolves with a 7-0 lead over the Cougars of Central High School, 5:46 to go in the first quarter. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills? Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
The Wolves with a 7-0 lead over the Cougars of Central High School, 5:46 to go in the first quarter. As nice touchdown throw from Pacey DeLoach to Hunter Hill to give the Wolves a touchdown lead, and they'll kick off.
Levi Phillips will kick it.
And you're going to reset it, looks like. Set it flat down on the tee. Both bands will be performing at halftime.
We have Levi Phillips on the kick.
And at the first play of the game, it was kind of like a squibble kick, and he will do that again.
Onside kick, and the Cougars get on it at the 40-yard line.
Looks like that was number, doesn't say that on my paper.
Let's see if I've got it right here.
For some reason, it doesn't show all the players.
Sure doesn't.
That's
big number 68, but I don't know who he is. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, the Cougars got it 1st and 10 for their own 40-yard line, trailing by a score of 7-0.
And their quarterback,
Dante Daniel.
Yep, he's been playing a pretty good game, and he snaps the ball, and he's been doing a lot of throwing in this game, and it looks like he will throw it again, and that's a deep shot, and it is incomplete, overthrown.
He was looking for the intended receiver, Dawson Duncan, but it falls incomplete, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
It looked like if he would have dove, then Jacob Weiss looks like could have got that interception.
2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line on Friday the 13th, as Daniel will take the snap from under center, 4-man, or from shotgun, 4-man Fayetteville front, and he wants to load up and throw. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket and going to have to pull it down and run. Skips a couple of tackles, and he's near midfield. Fayetteville again missing tackles, Zach.
Yep, and that looked like number 13. Again, it doesn't show that player's name.
That's Luke White for Fayetteville on the tackle. But Fayetteville defensively missed him. I'm trying to pick up who that was. 14.
It looked
Christopher Hill missed him.
To me, it looked like 13.
So at the 48-yard line, it'll be 3rd down and a yard.
He will throw it
again. He's going to be pressured, and he's going to be sacked this time, I think. No, he gets away. Look at this guy go backwards. He's in a lot of trouble, and Fayetteville's going to hem him up and throw him down for a huge loss.
That sack there looked like number 23 or 33. Looked like Steven Rogers or Brady Ritchie.
Brady Ritchie.
Yeah, I have 2 33s on my thing.
So it's 4th down, and the Cougars will punt, and Fayetteville will get the football back.
We have a punt coming up for the Cougars.
4 minutes, 26 seconds left in quarter number 1. That will lead 7-0.
The scoreboard clock is not working. The down marker is not working, so I'm thinking it's 4th down. It may not be. Yeah, it is 4th down. Short punt. And it's going to take a Cougar roll inside the Fayetteville 40-yard line and stop at the 39. So the Wolves will have it, 1st and 10, 3:55 to go in the first quarter, leading by a score of 7-0. If you're just joining us, a Pacey DeLoach 5-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Hill put the Wolves on the board. The Cougars have thrown the football almost every play, but nothing to show for it yet. Fayetteville fumbled deep inside Cougar territory earlier in the game, and got another opportunity here. And we got a timeout here with 3:54 to go in the first quarter. It's Fayetteville 7 and Central nothing.
Looking for a great pre-owned car or truck? Come visit the Collins family at Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Owned and operated by Bobby and Anderson since 1996, and now with the newest member of the team, George Collins. We specialize in quality trucks from Ford and Chevy, and also carry a variety of dependable cars and SUVs. All of our vehicles are professionally serviced and checked for safety and reliability. So come see us today in Sylacauga at 230 West 1st Street, or call 256-249-0322.
Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24? It is also one of the leading causes of preventable death in our nation. It is time we all start to talk more about youth suicide and how we can change these statistics. My name is Nick Saban, head football coach at the University of Alabama, and I'm working with the Jason Foundation and the AFCA to address this serious national health issue. Visit jasonfoundation.com to learn what you can do to help prevent youth suicide.
And we're ready to go with Fayetteville on the offense, and right there is no running room at all for the big fullback, and that's Seth Limbaugh, and Zach, a lot of blue jerseys around that.
Yep, they tried to do the same play again, but didn't really work that time as the tackle was made there by number 4. Doesn't show him on my paper.
So it's 2nd down and long for the Wolves. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try to throw it here. Whistles blow very late, and they throw it down the field, and it's caught. I don't know what that was about, but the reception is made by Matchin, but I heard the whistle blow.
I don't know why them defensive linemen just ran on by them.
It was funny, wasn't it?
Yep, they just ran on by them, see? And they didn't do anything.
See, the quarterback thought the whistle had blown, and I heard the whistle blow, but maybe, anyway, looks like it's going to stand all the way to the 25-yard line. That was a weird play.
That's miraculous. And you said a lot of weird things happened on Friday the 13th.
Absolutely.
And that was definitely one of them.
You were right about that. 1st and 10 at the 25. Hadn't seen the play quite like that. Here's DeLoach, leaving it with White, and White's got some running room inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like tackle made there by number 1. It looked like Dante Daniel, also their running back.
So a nice run for Fayetteville to about the 16-yard line.
Wow.
Pitch it inside, and not a whole lot happening there. The ball carrier was Casey Gardner.
Looked like the tackle made by Levi Cross.
We have 3rd and 1 coming up for the Wolves.
Let's see where they're going to mark it. Again, the scoreboard down and yardage is not working. So we're going to be at the mercy of what we can see from the chains along the way, which not seeing a lot of that.
1 minute and about 50 seconds left in this first quarter.
Looking to throw it, looking, throwing, got a man wide open, and he's going to dance in the end zone. That is a touchdown to Jacob Weiss. Another throw for Pacey DeLoach, and Weiss was wide open.
And Pacey DeLoach, as you said, he has been a big factor in this game, and that's their 2nd touchdown. And, you know, Coosa County, if they finally want to score and win a game, they need to pick it up.
Yeah, 13-0 with a point after to follow by Levi Phillips.
Levi Phillips, he's a pretty good kicker, but both of his kicks have been squibbles, and that is good.
So 14-0. Fayetteville leading Central-Coosa County with a minute 37 to go in the first quarter. And looks like Fayetteville, Zach has kind of shaken the cobwebs off a little bit and kind of taking control of the football game early on.
Yep, Fayetteville leading 14-0, and only a minute and 37 left in this quarter. And Central-Coosa, they probably need to be aware of them run plays more than they have been.
Yeah, they haven't thrown the football at all, hardly. But Fayetteville has kind of spread it out. They've done a lot of different things, and 2 touchdown passes from Pacey Deloach, who's getting a start tonight at quarterback, the sophomore. But Blake Matchin is really involved in it. He has been the quarterback, but they've got him at wideout, a flanker, and split in. And so the Wolves with a 14-0 lead, and we're almost through the first quarter.
And he does it flat again. Looks like he might go for another short kick.
They might get a chance to recover this one.
Let's see if he will, and he will. And they will not recover it.
Bouncing around everywhere and falling on it about the 33-yard line.
And it looked like he, number 22, Dante Gilder, there covering.
You know, that football can bounce some funny ways when it's kicked like that.
It sure can. It was missed one time on the recover, but I can't remember his number. Couldn't really see it well the first time though. So
34-yard line. The Cougars will take over, trailing 14-0. As Dante Daniel, the quarterback, getting the play from the sideline.
And Central-Coosa County is ready to snap the ball.
Call a timeout. We didn't have enough players on the field, I don't think. So 14-0. We'll take a quick timeout. This is Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week brought to you by State Representative Ron Johnson, Marble City Pharmacy, Silicaca Glass, Cindy Pennington, Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce, also by Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Lori Darling, Anya, and Curtis and Son Funeral Home, among others, including Silicaca Huddle House.
And their quarterback, let me see, is it Dante Daniel? I think gets ready to take the field and try to get his team on the board.
Yep, they down 2 touchdowns, so let's see what they try to do here with Daniel. He's thrown almost every play. Now he's going to swing it out of the backfield, and big receiver, he is running wide open, and man, he's making some defenders pay.
And it looked like number 13 and 85 there with those tackles.
I don't have a fuller listed on my Coosa roster, and we've got it sent to us by the Coosa County coaching staff, so we'll have to blame them, I guess.
Yep, I don't have much of the players who's making these plays either.
Penalty is going to eliminate that big run, though, and they'll mark it back to the 30-yard line, I think.
Or 30, 29-yard line.
So after the penalty, we'll try it again. Daniel.
And he snaps the ball. Look like he's going to throw again, and he will.
He's throwing a home run ball down the field, and it is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Xavier Moon. You got a strong arm, Zach.
Yep, and looked like the can't see their numbers right now.
Another penalty flag down.
And looks like that's on Central-Coosa, is it?
Call it for the quarterback, I guess. It looked like an intentional grounding signal that he gave, but it's going to be a first down for the Cougars up at the 45-yard line. I sworn that looked like intentional grounding. Anyway, first down for the Cougars after the penalty.
Looks like he will throw again on this play.
Let's see. Daniel will take the snap. 4-man Fayetteville front.
And he will
throw, and it is caught. The big guy is catching a lot of balls tonight, and that is Noel Jones, and Jones is a hard guy to get down. He's inside the 15-yard line.
Finally taken down by number 85, but there is a flag on the play.
I think that may go against Fayetteville. I mean, Fayetteville didn't have good coverage in at all, and they missed 2 tackles there. They missed a 3rd tackle, missed a 4th tackle, and that they may have called a face mask on Central. I'm not sure. Nope, that's against Fayetteville.
And
that's going to tack on more yardage. So Cindy Pennington first down, by the way.
And they're in pretty good position here for a touchdown.
Yeah, remember, Central hadn't scored a point this year.
They'd be really happy just to get a field goal, I bet. They're really close to the end zone.
About the 6-yard line. Let's see if Fayetteville can hold them out. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Quarterback out of the spread, that's Daniel. Got 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Daniel's going to keep it himself. And he's hit and falls forward to the 4-yard line.
Won't really get much there. It looked like to me that tackle was made by number 72, Connor Nelson.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd and goal.
As the clock ticks down in the first quarter.
Daniel going to keep it himself again, and he bulls toward the end zone. He's going to be very close. The officials are right there on it, and Central says, "Hey, we're in there."
And that might be their first
It looks like a touchdown. Wow.
And that will be their first 6 points of the year.
Yeah.
I bet they're happy right now. They might go for 2.
I don't know if they gave him a touchdown or not, did they?
I think they did because it's on the scoreboard. It looks like they're going for 2 because,
Let them go.
Why not?
Here's Daniel. First points of the season for the Cougars on the board. And Daniel's going to try to get easily gets a 2-point conversion. So it was Daniel almost all the way after he threw the long pass to Jones, and it's 14-8. The Cougars' first time, almost 9 quarters that they went without scoring a touchdown. But here they are on the board, trailing 14-8 against Fayetteville. We're a very short time in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here until the quarter break. So hey, what about them Cougars?
Well, the Cougars, they've been playing pretty good in this game. I mean, only down 14-8. That's only, 6 points, and they got plenty of time for a comeback.
They sure do. And Fayetteville's going to have to answer the bell now. Again, Fayetteville with poor tackling. That's not something Coach Limbaugh is going to be pleased with, because he and his staff really worked hard getting his players in position to make tackles, and they've just missed a ton of them here in the first quarter.
Yep, I thought that Fayetteville would come out, winning this game by like 28-0 or something, but so far, it's been a pretty good game so far.
Yep. So the Cougars will kick off.
It looks like their kicker, Levi Phillips. No, I was thinking of the other team. And their kicker, I still can't see it.
That is number 3, Duncan. So Fayetteville with a 14-8 lead these Cougars going to be fired up now, Zach.
Yep. And he gets ready to kick this ball away. And this will be a short kick onside.
And it didn't go far enough, though, so Fayetteville's going to have it at the Cougar 44-yard line. That looked like one of your onside kicks.
Hey.
That's an easy swing of the field position for the Wolves. And I don't know if we got the Greater Coosa Valley Area Chamber of Commerce replay on that, but that'd be interesting to see. It didn't go very far at all. But the Cougars trying, and Fayetteville will take over with a great field position. Watch this one. That thing didn't go 6 yards.
It looks like after this final play, that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
One more play, you're probably right, in Fayetteville. Let's see if they try to go in the end zone with it here. They lead 14-8, and Central just scored a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, tried the onside kick, and it backfired.
Probably want to score before the first quarter ends.
Quarterback Pacey DeLoach has already thrown 2 touchdown passes. He's lined up in the backfield at quarterback now, and he's going to look to throw. And he's throwing a home run ball down the sideline, and it is intercepted. Intercepted, wow. Great interception by the Cougars of Central-Coosa County.
It looks like that was number 6, but I, again, do not have him on my little list here. And they will, looks like they will have the ball on the first play of the second quarter.
He just out-jumped Hunter Hill.
Really just threw it right in his hands.
So interception, Fayetteville's had a fumble, an interception. 14-8, Fayetteville with the lead over Central-Coosa County. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Kind of a sloppy first quarter with Fayetteville leading 14-8. A couple of touchdown throws by quarterback Pacey DeLoach. Touchdown run by Dante Daniel, and we stand at 14-8 as we get set to go in the second quarter. As the interception by the Cougars, and they'll have the football at about the 10-yard line, making it the 12-yard line.
Their quarterback has really been playing well in this game.
Dante Daniel, he scored a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. Here we go again. He's throwing the football all over the field.
And it looks like he will throw again, and he will.
Swings it out of the backfield, and that's caught by a gentleman who has run the ball very well after reception. That's number 4, which we certainly don't have a name to go with a number on any roster we've got. But nice pickup. Second quarter action brought to you by State Representative Ron Johnson, District 33. And he is part of the Fayetteville and Central-Coosa County District, so I know he's glad to be a part of the game tonight. We've got a timeout by Fayetteville, 14-8. We're back to Hanover, Alabama in just a minute.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan Hare.
14-8, Fayetteville leading Central-Coosa County. Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week, and Coach John Limbaugh called a timeout, and I'm thinking of how he kind of thinks. He's probably bothered a little bit by how things are turning for the Wolves, and just missed tackles and turning the football over, and that's not a Coach John Limbaugh coached football team.
Yep, Fayetteville's been missing a lot of tackles this game, and Central-Coosa County, they've been playing pretty well, but so is Fayetteville. I mean,
here's Daniel going to throw it again, and getting a few yards is the receiver, and that's a young man, we call his name a lot of the time, that's Noel Jones. He's 6'2", a senior. He played basketball too. You know, Coosa Central won the 2A basketball championship this past winter.
And 85 for Fayetteville. His defense people, they have been trying to get the players down, but he's been having to come over there in this game and try to knock them down.
Yeah.
He's been successful.
So here is Daniel again. Daniel's a big guy as well. He's a senior, 175 pounds. That's an incomplete pass, and Fayetteville was going after that interception. And that may be a lateral right there. It's probably, that's what they're going to call. He threw the pass behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to go to Fayetteville.
Wow.
Yep.
Just wow.
And that was a heads-up play by Luke White.
Well, they hadn't got off the field yet.
Yep, they will. Fayetteville will have the football. Watch this, Zach.
Yeah, he threw behind the line of scrimmage, way over, well, not way over his head, but he just couldn't jump that high.
Actually, that's Brady Ritchie who alertly got on the football for Fayetteville. So it's first down for the Fayetteville Wolves and goal at the 10-yard line. Great opportunity for the Wolves to get in the end zone.
Yep, their quarterback. It looks like they have a quarterback now, Blake Matchin.
Yeah, they use Matchin sometimes, and he's trying to get outside. Not going to make it, though.
And he is taken down there, looks like, by number 3.
And 58, which I don't have a number for. But Dawson Duncan is one of those guys. So they're probably going to bring Pacey DeLoach back in there now, quarterback.
And looks like, no, it looks like they're going
to keep him in there,
yep.
Right? You got Pacey DeLoach out wide to the top of the screen. And here's Matchin keeping it himself, and Matchin trying to dive in the end zone. I think he got there.
That looks like a touchdown, and I believe it will be.
And that is DeLoach from about 8 yards out. And he just kept it himself, and he just lowered his head, comes outside, and dives into the end zone. So Fayetteville on the board again.
Yep, he's been, to me, he's been playing better than their quarterback right now. I mean, he was subbed out for a few minutes, but he's really proven that he can do this.
And Levi Phillips with the point after, and it's up and good. So with 9:46 to go in the first half, Fayetteville 21 and Central-Coosa County 8. State Representative Ron Johnson sponsoring our second quarter action from Hanover, Alabama. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, TV 80, and TV 24.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
21-8, Fayetteville leading Coosa County with 9:46 to go in the first half, and that actually became a lateral instead of a forward pass. Fayetteville recovered and gets points on the board, so a mistake by Central-Coosa County cost him a touchdown.
Looks like he might go for that little kick again, and we'll find out in 3, 2, 1.
Kicks it down the field this time. And take it in at about the 10-yard line.
He's at the 25. He's at the 30.
Across the 30, 34-yard line and take it down.
Line.
It'll be a first down for the Cougars of Central High School.
Pretty decent return there. Gets past the 30-yard line.
That was Moon with a run back then.
Moon, he's been playing pretty good in this game. I think he has at least one reception in this game.
They'll spot it at about the 32-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. 9:37 to go in the football game. You've got Dante Daniel, the 5'8", 175-pound senior. Quarterback.
Linebacker at quarterback.
He's going to load to throw. Throws across the middle, incomplete.
Threw it over his head that time.
Second and 10 coming up for the Cougars.
Put some zip on that pass, doesn't he?
Yep.
Second down and 10. $9:33 to go in the first half. The Wolves lead it 21-8. And Daniel to throw it again. Throws across the middle, intercepted. Intercepted by the Wolves, and that is Luke White.
Wow.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Just wow.
Got an official down right here. Let's see what this is. An official down. Let's get a timeout right quick, and we'll come back and tell you about the injury with the official right after this. You're watching the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Looking for a great pre-owned car or truck? Come visit the Collins family at Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Owned and operated by Bobby and Anderson since 1996, and now with the newest member of the team, George Collins. We specialize in quality trucks from Ford and Chevy, and also carry a variety of dependable cars and SUVs. All of our vehicles are professionally serviced and checked for safety and reliability. So come see us today in Sylacauga at 230 West 1st Street, or call 256-249-0322.
Luke White with the interception, but we're more concerned about the official being injured on the play. And they're trying to see it right here, and he was hit along the sideline. You can see it right there. And I don't know if it's his knee or his ankle or what, but he goes down, and he is certainly hurting, and he is still down. And let's see if we can get some assistance out there for him. I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee, but they're
Can we have a moment of silence, please?
trying to get some help, and they're going to get him up, and he's going to get onto the sideline now. And looks like he's not going to be any worse for the wear, but that was a very, very scary moment right there, Zach.
Yep, and I hope he will be okay.
Yeah.
And I hope it wasn't any break, but probably wasn't, because if it was a break, he'd probably be limping a lot.
He's walking it off pretty good, looks like. But that was a nice interception, Zach, by Luke White.
Yep, and it looked like he ran into the referee's knee to me. But it looks like he is okay. He's putting that cap back on, and he will continue to referee this game.
All right. Better him than me.
Yep.
9:22 to go in the first half. Fayetteville leads at 21-8. They've got possession of the football deep in Cougar territory at the 28-yard line.
And Central-Coosa, I mean, I believe that their receiver should have caught that ball because it went right in his hands. He just dropped it into, as you said, White's hands of the Wolves.
We got Blake Matchin again in their quarterback. First down and 10 from the Cougar 28-yard line. With the Wolves leading by a score of 21-8. Central late getting players on the field. They're going to throw into the end zone into single coverage, and it is incomplete. Good coverage by the Central defender, and that is Dante Gilder. But he had the one-on-one coverage, Zach. That's what he wanted.
Yep, and you know, if he could have ran a little faster and backed up a little, I believe he could have gotten an interception.
Second down and 10, the 28-yard line. Stop. Clock is stopped at 9:14 with the incompletion. And Pacey Deloach threw for a couple of touchdown passes and got another timeout. I think Central didn't have enough players on the field, or too many players. 21-8 Fayetteville. You're watching high school football on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, and TV 24.
Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24? It is also one of the leading causes of preventable death in our nation. It is time we all start to talk more about youth suicide and how we can change these statistics. My name is Nick Saban, head football coach at the University of Alabama, and I'm working with the Jason Foundation and the AFCA to address this serious national health issue. Visit jasonfoundation.com to learn what you can do to help prevent youth suicide.
21-8 after the Central timeout. Coach John Limbaugh and the Fayetteville Wolves in command with the football, and a second down and 10 from the Cougar 28-yard line.
And Coosa's defense, you know, I mean, they really got to pick it up if they want to win this game. And they, for Fayetteville, they still got that other quarterback, Blake, and it is
low throw, but Deloach says he's got it, and that's good coverage. However,
looked like he.
Let's see if he caught that one. Doing a little slant pattern, and I don't know if he got that off the ground or not. But
I don't believe that's complete. I mean, it looked like he had the hand under it, but after I watched it again, it didn't really look like it, but it looks like they're going to go with the play anyway.
17-yard line. That's Cindy Pennington first down. Here is Matchin. He's going to keep it off left end, trying to turn the corner and can't do it. Good defense by the Cougars.
It looked like that. Looks like he's down right now, and I hope he's getting up.
Dawson Duncan on the tackle for the Cougars, along with Xavier Moon. So second down for Fayetteville, leading 21-8. We got both bands performing at halftime. This is Jason Gardner. Excuse me, that is Brady Ritchie on the carry. Fayetteville kind of running all kind of wrinkles tonight. Haven't seen Ritchie run out of the quarterback slot, but he did then.
Yep, and he got positive yardage there.
He did. Nice run. He's in there at quarterback again. And Ritchie's going to keep it off right tackle. Tries to cut it inside near the end zone and lays it out there, and looks like he's got there. It is a touchdown for the Wolves. Brady Ritchie.
Wow.
So it's 27-8. Ritchie from about 9 yards out with a touchdown run.
Now I don't believe that Central-Coosa can come back.
Big 72. Gorinsky Chapman, who's 5'11", 200 pounds, with is trying to make the stop. Place down, kick up, and the kick is going to be good. So with 7:32 to go in the first half, Levi Phillips tacks on point number 28. Fayetteville leads this one 28-8. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Well, Fayetteville with a 28-8 lead. Central scored their first points of the season earlier in the second quarter. But Fayetteville has tacked on 2 touchdowns since then. And Levi Phillips will kick off.
Phillips, he's been kicking little passes and, kicks and one long kick, and let's see what he decides to do here.
I think he's going to kick it long.
I believe he will too. And we'll find out right here, and he will.
Take it in at about the 10-yard line.
25, 30.
A lot of running room. This guy's fast. Goodness.
Oh, he's still fighting.
Oh, my goodness.
His helmet came off.
They will miss some tackles again today on that kickoff. A nice run by number 6.
It looks like they might be in their own territory.
Oh yeah, he crossed midfield.
Yep, and way past midfield. And as you see there, he's still fighting for extra yardage. And looks like number 1 there, the kicker, took his helmet off.
The kicker was the last one to make the tackle. 3 or 4 more had missed him. At the 39-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Dante Daniel.
And really a great return. And he will snap the ball. And it looks like he wants to
Daniel
throw.
off right in, inside the 35, 30, 28-yard line. He's going to be very close to a Cindy Pennington first down.
It's just been that Fayetteville, they need to make the tackles that they get a chance to.
Central has got some athletes.
Including their quarterback and the man who returned that. That was an outstanding return.
It was. 29-yard line, 1st and 10. 7:05 to go, 28-8 Fayetteville. Daniel looking to load up the throw. Fires is caught inside the 25. And that is Ryan Payne on the reception.
He really hasn't been thrown to much in this game, but at least he caught that.
Yeah, Ryan Payne listed as a quarterback.
He looks like a quarterback. Yep. Looks like he's pretty fast too.
Coming up for the Cougars.
Clock running at 6:40. And the Cougars getting down near the 20-yard line, about the 22.
And he might throw again.
It wouldn't surprise anybody, would it? Because he's thrown a lot.
He's either going to scramble or throw, and he's going to throw.
He's going to throw. He's throwing into the end zone. Threw it up in the air, and it's maybe out of the end zone, man. Oh, they give it to him. All right.
Wow, that's a great catch there. And let's see if he got the feet in.
He threw off balance, just threw a rainbow up there. And it is a touchdown. You're right. And that is Dawson Duncan.
And that was really, that touchdown got them back in this game.
Absolutely.
And they're going for 2 again.
28-14, and the quarterback's going to keep it. And he scrambles, and he's going to have to pull it down. He's got some speed, and he's knocked into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good for Daniel, and all of a sudden it's 28 to 16.
They've completed both of the 2-point conversions they've gone for, and Fayetteville, he just pushed him in the end zone. He was like, yeah, I'll give you this one, bye, and pushed him in the end zone. Wow.
He threw that ball, it would have brought rain most nights, and give it to the receiver who went up and got it. So it's a touchdown, 28-16. Sylacauga leading Moody at halftime, 28-16, is that right? How much? 22-6 at halftime. Sylacauga over Moody. Sylacauga trying to go 4-0. You're an Aggie, aren't you?
Yep, I am an Aggie. And by the way, about that play, on that drive that Central-Coosa just had, that was a pretty good one.
It was.
First he threw a dime pass, then he got pushed in the end zone by a defender.
28-16, the second touchdown of the season for Central-Coosa County.
And they are probably happy right now to be on the scoreboard.
Well, I'm sure they think they can come back and win the game, and Fayetteville better get with the program.
Anything's possible.
Yep.
Just have to get 2 touchdowns to get this lead, and really, they have to rely on their defense.
28-16, Fayetteville will get the football again. Fayetteville's defense just hasn't stood up, even though they've had a couple of turnovers, created a couple of turnovers, but still they've given up some big plays, like that one.
Including that one, yes.
Yeah. You're looking at the Fayetteville fans along the far sideline from South Talladega County. Not a bad drive from Fayetteville down to Hanover.
And it looks like their quarterback is going to kick.
In high school football, you have to play a lot of positions, so.
Yep, and they got a lot of players with the same name and last name.
Daniel will kick off. You didn't try that onside kick then?
Nope.
Taking it to 20-yard line. And getting outside.
He's at the 40, the 50.
With some running room.
Wow. And a great return there by number 88.
That is Slade Adair.
And we have a flag on the play.
For Fayetteville. So now the Wolves have an opportunity with 6:06 to go. A penalty flag is down. Let's see what the penalty is going to be. They're over on the Fayetteville sideline.
And I think it will be on.
Wait right here and see. I know Central's got a player down, and that is Malik Whetstone.
And that's on Central-Coosa, I believe. Or
Wait and see what the official calls here, but got an injured player for the Cougars, and looks like a right knee problem for Whetstone. Whetstone, a basketball player too. And we've got, we may have a heat timeout here right quickly, and not absolutely sure, but Whetstone is up, and so we'll just hold it right here just for a second and see what the penalty is going to be.
I hope he will be okay and he will return to play in this game.
Fayetteville's going backwards, so it is against Fayetteville. Oh, you get hurt with penalties, and
that's not good. Never good.
Negates a pretty good run. Move it to the 40-yard line now. Fayetteville wants to get on the board again before halftime, and
they might, but
hey, Cougars playing pretty good right now.
Remember what I suggested in the last game? A Hail Mary?
Fayetteville didn't have a right play set. They had to call a timeout. And we'll get one as well. 28-16, Fayetteville over Central.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Fayetteville didn't have the right players set for the right play that was called, and so they had to call a timeout. With 6 minutes exactly remaining in the half, Fayetteville 28, Coosa Central 16. So Fayetteville will now snap it from the 40. See if Fayetteville can answer the call after the Cougar touchdown. They've got Pacey DeLoach back in the quarterback.
Handoff up the middle.
He hands
Talk about number
off
58,
to
Brooks.
let's see who that is running the football.
And
Big
as
guy.
they remove
Looks like it was number 26 or 25. No, it 35 or 55.
Pick it up on this one, but picked up a few yards.
Couldn't really tell who was that on the run there.
So second down for Fayetteville as they try to get points on the board here before halftime. Here's DeLoach.
That was number 26 there on the run.
Seth Limbaugh. Limbaugh's going to get it again. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he tripped on his own player. Looked like he tripped on 55, Jeffrey Darden.
And before you said that, I thought he tripped over his shoelace or something.
Third down now and 5 for Fayetteville. They got to get something going here. You don't want to give the Cougars the football back. And Fayetteville a little bit unsure of where they want to line up. Here's DeLoach for the third down. Blitz is coming. And he gets away from pressure, looking, throwing on the run. Got a man wide open for the first down. That is Hunter Hill, and Hill rambles for huge yardage. That's a Cindy Pennington first down.
Looked like Xavier Moon there on the tackle.
You know, Pacey DeLoach got away from pressure, kept his wits about him, and throws on the run. Nice catch by Hunter Hill.
Yep, Pacey DeLoach and that other quarterback, is it Blake Machin? They've both been playing very well in this game.
25-yard line, 1st and 10. DeLoach with Limbaugh back there with him. DeLoach flips to White. White's on the corner, turns the corner inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown.
Wow.
Luke White with a nice touchdown run. This is a Greater Coosa Valley Area Chamber, about a 26-yard touchdown run by Luke White there. He turned the corner, cuts it inside, and goes into the end zone. So just like that, Fayetteville on the board again.
And it looks like, no, I thought they were going for 2 because I saw Blake out there, but didn't see their kicker, Levi Phillips, getting ready, and he looks like that'll be good, and it will.
So 35-16 now, Fayetteville with 4 minutes to go in the first half. And don't forget, coming up at halftime, it'll be our halftime show. We'll have both bands performing. And don't forget, after the game tonight at 10:30, it'll be the Pigskin Roundup with our friends from TV24. They'll have all the wrap-up and highlights and interviews of games as we get into week 4 of the high school football season. And these games are beginning to mean more and more with some region matchups. And they've got, of course, Randolph County and Piedmont is a marquee game tonight, and that'll be an interesting game right there for sure. And they'll have highlights of that on TV24 and 47 and 80 as well later on tonight, starting at about 10:30. 35-16, Fayetteville leads Central-Coosa County. We appreciate the Greater Coosa Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, along with Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Lori Darling, if you want some great food, it's Lori Darling's in Fayetteville, Alabama. Hamburger steaks, They've got fried green tomatoes. They've got fish, hamburgers, and Zach loves their hamburgers too. That's all at Lori Darling's. Here's a kick, squib kick.
You know, I'm seeing some happy and some unhappy faces in that crowd and on the sideline.
40-yard line with a little squib kick from Levi Phillips. So the Cougars will get another opportunity here with plenty of time, 3:55 to go, trading 35-16.
Their kicker has really been kicking them squibble kicks a lot in this game.
Yes.
Only done the normal kick about, what, 2 or 3 times?
Good to have an extra point kicker like Levi Phillips. He's hit all 5 of his kicks.
He's a very good kicker.
All right, here is the Cougars with Daniel at quarterback. He's going to keep it. Gets away from one player, gets away from another, down the sideline, and boy, Fayetteville is missing the tackles tonight.
Oh my goodness, another one. And
you see it, here is one right there. There's another there. There's another there. And finally get him out of bounds. And Daniel's a great player, but that Cindy Pennington first down showed the missed tackles by the Fayetteville Wolves.
And when he first went up the middle, he said, nope, not that way, the other way.
48-yard line, 1st and 10.
And you know, this quarterback has really been playing a great game. He's juked about 100 players.
There's Daniel to throw it this time. Throws down the middle of the field, deep, and it's incomplete.
It bounced up and caught it, but that don't count in football.
Hunter Hill is the guy closest to it for the Wolves. They're trying to get it to Duncan. So that's an incomplete pass. 35-16, Fayetteville with the lead. This turned out to be more of a slugfest than we thought. A lot of points scored.
Yep, and you know, both defenses have been playing a little sloppy, but you know, it's still in pretty good game so far.
Here's Daniel.
Low snap.
He's got it. He's going to pull it down. He's got running room inside the 40, inside the 35, down the sideline. Foot race. Can they catch Daniel? They finally get him out of bounds.
And he runs into the fence.
And that's going to cost Fayetteville a major distance penalty, too, for hitting out of bounds.
And he's down. That could be very bad.
Starting from the 48-yard line, and he picked it up. And again, Fayetteville missing tackles. And he has got great speed, and they knock him into the chain link fence, and that's a no-no. So that'll mark it off penalty against the Wolves, and here we go with Central right down there at the goal line again.
For a second he was down there, and I thought he might be injured, but good that he looks to be okay, but it looks like he's walking off the field.
Penalty's going to be marked off from about the 13-yard line. And I think he'll just have to stay out one play and he can come back in.
Probably want to get their other quarterback in for maybe 1 or 2 downs.
Personal foul against Fayetteville, and that's not something Coach Limbaugh will be happy with either.
Nope.
So the Cougars deep in Fayetteville territory, inside the 10-yard line at the 7. This is Payne, the quarterback, and he's going to keep it. Payne is hit at the 10 and knocked down. Good job defensively by the Wolves in.
And it looked like number 78, I think, on that tackle, but it doesn't show that on my paper right here.
So also there for Fayetteville is Jacob Weiss, number 18.
Jacob Weiss, he's been playing a pretty good game.
So 2nd down and goal. And now then Daniel's back in the game. Long count. Daniel's going to keep it. Daniel's sprints outside. He is getting close to the end zone, and he is drilled at about the 3-yard line. That was a hard hit.
I didn't see them players. I thought he was gone.
Looked like he was.
But look, he's just like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I got this. I got this. I don't got this.
And he's inside the 5. He thought he was going in, but he was knocked down hard.
Going to be 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
That Blake Matchett that made the hit over there.
Blake Matchett also their quarterback.
So 3rd down and goal now. Daniel takes it, throws into the end zone, and it is caught.
But I don't think that'll count.
And that looks like another touchdown for Central. Kind of hard from our angle to tell, but it throws it deep in the back of the end zone, and with a foot down, yep, that's a touchdown.
Yep, he got that left foot in, and
Dawson Duncan with a touchdown.
And they're going for 2 again.
Well,
they're taking risks.
Not be able to kick an extra point, right?
They're taking risks.
35-22. Here's a 2-point conversion, and this one is going to be maybe short. I'm not sure.
Point good for the Cougars. Dante Davis with the run up the right side.
35-24. The 2-point conversion was indeed good.
Wow.
So an 11-point advantage for Fayetteville, but I want to give credit to the Cougars of Central High School. They just do not give up, do they?
Mm-mm. And, you know, that's their 3rd 2-point conversion of this game, and all 3 have been good. And, you know, Fayetteville, they really need to pick their defensive linemen up right now.
They have a difficult time with this Cougar team, and the Cougars now feel like, hey, we can win this game 35-24 with a minute 27 to go in the first half. That's a lot of points. You know, it's 59 points combined by both teams just here in the first half alone.
And, you know, you barely, like, see that many points. And Central-Coosa County, they've scored 24 points in the season now, and they're probably really happy with what they've done.
I bet. I would be too, wouldn't you?
Yep. I'd be jumping for joy.
So the Cougars will kick off.
Even if we lost the game.
Trailing 35-24.
Trey Butler to kick off for the Cougars.
Think they'll try the onside kick here?
No. Because, you know, a lot of times.
About 5 yards.
Yep. A lot of times onside kicks are failed, and it gives the other team great field position.
It does. Let's see. Kicks it right down the middle of the field. Whistles blow.
Squibble.
So I don't know what the. Maybe a penalty here. Whistle blew.
Got a flag on the field.
Right as it was kicked. And the referee put his flag back in his pocket, and I don't know what they're going to call here.
It's going to be a re-kick.
Might be an illegal block in the back, or
there's something on the kickoff. They have an offside. Looks like they were offside.
And it looks like they're going to re-kick it.
5-yard mark off. From the 35-yard line, we'll do it again.
And here we go. I don't think they'll go with that onside kick again.
I think whistle blew again.
Wow.
Another penalty flag down.
And that might move them back another 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back-to-back penalties against the Cougars, and my goodness. So 10 yards total penalties on these 2 kicks alone. The Central-Coosa County High School sits right near the stadium there. just off of Highway 231, Highway 21 down in Hanover.
And if they kick it again, which they will, I hope I don't see that flag again 3 times in a row.
Yeah. So it's moved back now to the 30-yard line.
This is going to have to be a really long kick.
Well, and you know, Fayetteville's got 1 minute and 23 seconds to go, so they may try to get more points on the board. Should get good field position.
And who got the ball first in this game?
The Cougars.
Yeah, so also Fayetteville would get the ball back.
Yeah, that's a pretty good kick there. They're going to be taking a drop at the 28-yard line and breaking a couple of tackles and making some positive yards. That's Slade Adair.
Number 8,
So the Fayetteville Wolves will have it 1st and 10 with 1 minute 15 to go in the first half.
And that looked like Malik.
Correct. Number 9.
Whetstone, is it?
Whetstone.
First down for the Wolves at the 39-yard line.
Fayetteville Wolves set up at the Wolves 39-yard line.
So the Wolves in that spread offense. And let's see if we try to get points on the board here. Running room up the middle. Here's a big guy. He rambles all the way across midfield, drops the football, and Central's got it.
Wow.
At the 42-yard line.
On the first play of the drive. Wow, did
penalty
not
flag
expect
is
that.
down.
Didn't expect it.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his own player.
Get to the sideline. Get to the sideline. Kind of calm down here a little bit.
Just calm down.
Penalty flags are down. Let's get the officials to kind of straighten this all out here. And running with the football high up, and you never do that. And they just punch it out. And that's recovery by Ryan Payne, and there's some extracurricular activities took place there.
That might be,
I don't know who they're going to call that on, but let's see. But the Cougars got it, 35-24. They trail with 1:03 to go in the first half.
they probably want to score before the second half ends so they can have a better chance of winning this game.
Maybe offsetting penalties here. There's some pushing and shoving going on.
And you know, if they get a touchdown before half and get the ball back, and you know, but before the half is over, they get another 2-point conversion, they can tie it up with a field goal.
Let's see what happens here. We'll wait the officials and they talk it over, and it may be offsetting penalties. I'm not absolutely sure, but they sure are taking a long time in making their decision.
Yep.
35-24 Fayetteville over the Cougars of Central High School, and confusion reigns.
Still trying to figure out what the flag is on. So
Coach Thomas is upset. He's right here on the Cougar sideline, and the referee kind of motioned his hands to get back to the sideline and he is really upset about it.
He does not like that play call.
No. He wonders why it's taking so long with the officials as they kind of hash things out here. And let's see, maybe they've got it together now.
They do.
The referee is coming over to make the first is a personal foul against Fayetteville. The second is unsportsmanlike conduct against Central. And the player's been kicked out of the game.
Wow.
I don't know which one it was. I don't know if we can replay that, guys. Okay. But it was one of the bigger guys. I remember seeing him. There he is right there, 88, I think. But let's see. Let's let it roll and see what happens here at the end of the play. There's something going on here at the end of the play, and let's see if we can keep that rolling. I guess we can. Okay. But one of the Central players have been kicked out of the football game.
And their coach not upset about that. I mean, he is upset.
And he is out on the field talking with the referee, and he is trying to get a better clarification as to why his player was thrown out of the game. And that's unusual that they will allow it to go on this long with a coach on the field. Let's see here. Watch right here. Watch right here. Let it roll. Let it roll. And there's something that happened. Hadn't happened yet, I don't believe. But let's see. There's still somebody coming in somewhere. But anyway, somebody got caught and they tossed out of the game for an unsportsmanlike conduct. And he's still not finished.
Doesn't really understand it.
And the referee has to make sure that he gets this thing under control. And Coach Thomas is still pleading his case. So one of the Central players kicked out of the game. There's a lot of pushing and shoving and grabbing after the fumble recovery. So the Cougars will have the football, and there were 3 total penalties called. And I'm assuming that the 3rd one will be marked off. And Coach Thomas is along the sideline talking to a young lady there, and I don't know what the deal is, but we'll try to get it straightened out somewhere along the line. It's a 40-yard line, and the Cougars will have the football with 1:03 to go. This took us about 20 minutes to get this kind of straightened out a little bit. I know one thing, Fayetteville better get a handle on the quarterback, Daniel, because he's caused all kind of problems for him.
Yep, and with 1:03 left in this game, they probably need to stop him from scoring.
Daniel's throwing it again. It's caught again. That big receiver is run open all night, Noel Jones.
And they still have to get 4 or 5 players to get him down.
Yeah. They got to hurry or they're going to run out of time.
Probably, well, they're out of timeouts. I was going to suggest a timeout, but I'd forgotten that they've already spent all 3 of their timeouts.
46-yard line, and the clock continues to run to 30 seconds. So better hurry.
I'd suggest a Hail Mary.
Here's Daniel. He's going to pull it down. Actually, that is not Daniel. That is Jones, and Jones is on the sideline. Another missed tackle. Finally, he's knocked out of bounds.
They got to hurry.
The clock should have stopped if he was out of bounds, and it did, but it ran off probably 10 seconds after he was out of bounds.
They should have that at like 20 or at least 19.
Watch him. He's coming across midfield. There's a missed tackle right there, and he's out of bounds clearly right there, and the clock continues to run. And it's running now. Maybe he did go out of bounds. Maybe the fence is not out of bounds.
Get a snap.
Better hurry. This is going to be last play of the half. And they're going to have to do that Hail Mary now. And he's looking, and he's going to be sacked, fumbles the football, and the first half will come to a close in one of the weirdest first halves that I've seen in a long, long time.
Hey, Friday the 13th.
Yep, Fayetteville 35 and Central-Coosa County 24. A player is down. We end the half with the Cougars trailing Fayetteville 35-24. We've got our halftime show coming up in just a couple of moments. You're watching the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, and also TV 24.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan Hare.
Featuring the music of Nirvana and the Police. The band is under the direction of Christian Reyes. The color guard sponsor is Amanda Sperling. The pride of the Wolfpack Marching Band is led onto the field by drum major Seth Joyner. Drum major, is the band ready? Band, you may take the field in halftime performance.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Looking for a great pre-owned car or truck? Come visit the Collins family at Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Owned and operated by Bobby and Anderson since 1996, and now with the newest member of the team, George Collins. We specialize in quality trucks from Ford and Chevy, and also carry a variety of dependable cars and SUVs. All of our vehicles are professionally serviced and checked for safety and reliability. So come see us today in Sylacauga at 230 West 1st Street, or call 256-249-0322.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Central High School 2019 Homecoming Ceremony. At this time, we would like to present the 2019 Central High School Homecoming representatives. Reagan Cardwell is in the 7th grade, escorted by her father, Daryl Cardwell. Reagan enjoys reading, activities with Providence Baptist Church Youth Group, and spending time with her family. Reagan went on a mission trip to New Orleans and was chosen second alternate in the Miss Central Elementary pageant. Reagan is a member of the Student Government Association and the CHS cheerleading squad. After high school, Reagan wants to attend college and become a pediatric nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Reagan Cardwell. Kelsey McLaughlin is a 7th grader, escorted by her brother, Colton McLaughlin. Kelsey enjoys doing gymnastics and band. Kelsey is the 2015 Little Miss CES, 2016 and 2018 Homecoming Queen, and the 2019 Miss CES. After high school, she wants to attend college to become a cosmetologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelsey McLaughlin. Rebecca Burton is an 8th grader, escorted by her father, Reverend Tracy Burton. Rebecca enjoys shopping, spending time with her mom and sister, watching sports with her dad, and helping the elderly. Rebecca is captain of the junior varsity volleyball team and a 2018 Most Outstanding American Cheerleader in jumping. Rebecca is a straight-A student, earning her the Outstanding Student Award in Physical Education and Social Studies in the 7th grade. She has been a homecoming representative every year since 6th grade. Rebecca is a member of the Japanese Club and the Student Government Association. Rebecca is a member of the Salida Missionary Baptist Church Youth Choir and Praise Dance Team. After high school, she wants to attend the University of Alabama in Birmingham to become a pharmacist. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Burton. McKay Kelly is an 8th grader, escorted by her father, Terrence Kelly. McKay enjoys spending weekends with family and helping her aunt babysit, as well as singing and dancing in her free time. McKay is an A and B student and has been a homecoming representative ever since 3rd grade. McKay plays volleyball and is a member of her church youth choir and praise dance team. After high school, she plans to attend UCLA to study law and become a prosecuting attorney. Ladies and gentlemen, McKay Kelly. Sterling Heath is a 9th grader, escorted by her father, Antonio Heath. Sterling enjoys doing special effects makeup and exploring. Sterling has good grades and plays volleyball. After high school, she plans to pursue a career in either media or healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, Sterling Heath. Grace Calfee is a 9th grader, escorted by her father, Ben Calfee. Grace enjoys reading and playing volleyball with her dad and stepdad, as well as kayaking and camping. Grace was in the math competition last year and is currently a member of the Student Government Association, the Media Club, softball, and the Military Kids Club. After high school, she plans to attend college to get her bachelor's degree in nursing to become a traveling nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Grace Calfee. Zaria Apston is a 10th grader, escorted by her father, LaNathan Apston. Zaria enjoys spending time with friends and family, as well as writing poetry. Zaria completed a writing and poetry course at the University of Alabama and is currently writing a book. Zaria is a dance assistant, member of the Student Government Association, band, and softball. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Alabama, then transfer out of state to become either a politician, author, journalist, poet, or physician. Ladies and gentlemen, Zaria Abston. Shannon Smith is a 10th grader, escorted by her father, Joseph Lee. Shannon enjoys spending time with her family. Shannon is a straight-A student and is the drum major for the Cougar Marching Band. After high school, she plans to attend Tulane University to earn her medical doctorate. Ladies and gentlemen, Shannon Smith. Kara Dunham is an 11th grader, escorted by her father, Nathan Dunham. Kara enjoys spending time with her family and friends and attending church. She is a member of the Beta Club, a honor roll, the former Central Middle School homecoming queen, 10th grade homecoming representative, and is CPR certified. Kara plays softball and volleyball as well. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Alabama, Birmingham to become a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Kara Dunham. Olivia Hay is an 11th grader, escorted by her father, Keith Hay. Olivia enjoys helping others, writing devotions, volunteering at church, hunting, fishing, and mud riding. Olivia has been a member of the Student Government Association for 2 years, is the current vice president of the Beta Club, and has been a homecoming representative for the past 3 years. Olivia is also a 20-time national champion in archery. After high school, she plans on going to Southeastern Illinois to earn her license as a registered nurse and then earn her BSN online. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Hay. Josiah Gaddis is a 12th grader, escorted by her cousin, John Kelly. Josiah enjoys shopping, spending time with her family, and traveling. Josiah has a 4.0 GPA, is certified in both PowerPoint and Microsoft, and has been accepted into Auburn Montgomery. Josiah is a member of the Beta Club, Key Club, and she is also writing a weekly column for the Sylacauga Today newspaper. After high school, she plans to attend AUM to earn a bachelor's degree in chemistry and then transfer to UAB to earn a master's degree in chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, Josiah Gaddis. Brianna Graham is a 12th grader, escorted by her father, Randy Graham. Brianna enjoys spending time with her family, helping others with their problems, and giving advice. Brianna is a member of the Student Government Association, maintains good grades, and stays focused. Brianna also plays volleyball and is a diamond doll. After high school, she plans to go to college and become a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Brianna Graham. Savannah Milam is a 12th grader, escorted by her stepdad, Randall Lewis. Savannah enjoys spending time with her nephew, Connor, and working at Triple R Cafe in Rockford. Savannah was a homecoming representative her junior year and is the treasurer of FFA. Savannah is also a member of SGA, FCA, and FFA. After high school, she plans to attend the University of South Alabama to become a radiology technician. Ladies and gentlemen, Savannah Milam. Montia Moon is a 12th grader, escorted by her father, Bradgel Moon. Montia enjoys drawing, sewing, designing, and working with her church youth group. Montia is the cheer captain, a member of SGA, and plays volleyball as well. After high school, she plans on attending the University of Alabama to get her business license, then become an entrepreneur in the fashion industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Montia Moon. Remy Thornton is a 12th grader, escorted by her father, Jason Thornton. Remy enjoys spending time with her family on the lake or in the woods hunting. Remy also enjoys watching movies and going on adventures. Remy has over a 4.0 grade point average and should graduate from CAC with an associate's degree in science at the same time that she graduates high school. Remy is a cheerleader, SGA member, active in her church youth group, a Phi Theta Kappa member at CAC, a Diamond Doll, and in Beta Club. After high school, she plans to attend the University of South Alabama to become a radiation therapist, helping those who are going through a hard time. Ladies and gentlemen, Remy Thornton. At this time, we would like to welcome back Central High School's 2018 Homecoming Queen, Kimaria Jones. Assisting Kimaria tonight is Central High School's principal, Brandy Lee, and Superintendent of Education, Andy Wilson. Now, to introduce your Central High School Homecoming Queen for 2019, Brianna Graham. Once again, Central High School's 2019 Homecoming Queen, Brianna Graham. Congratulations to all the ladies for being chosen as representatives of their class. Special thank you to SGA Homecoming Activities Coordinator, Zariah Meadows, and Central High School Band Director, Daryl Ingram, for your assistance. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our homecoming presentation. Representatives and escorts, please exit to your right to take photographs with Bill Miller Photography. Thank you.
Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24? It is also one of the leading causes of preventable death in our nation. It is time we all start to talk more about youth suicide and how we can change these statistics. My name is Nick Saban, head football coach at the University of Alabama, and I'm working with the Jason Foundation and the AFCA to address this serious national health issue. Visit jasonfoundation.com to learn what you can do to help prevent youth suicide.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
35-24, Fayetteville with an 11-point advantage over the Cougars of Central High School. Jim Adele Abrams along with Zach Abrams, and we are, of course, at Hanover, Alabama, as Fayetteville gets on the board first with a touchdown throw by Pacey Deloach, and Deloach gets on a nice little throw again. And this time to Jacob Weiss to put the Wolves up 14-0. But not too far down the line, it is Daniel with a touchdown. Here's Fayetteville back again with another score, and that is Deloach. And Fayetteville leads at 21-8 with the touchdown coming here. And Fayetteville had the game in command, but the Cougars would not go away. And here's Daniel again with a long throw into the back of the end zone. And the two-point conversion attempt is good. And Fayetteville with another touchdown. Had a lot of scoring. That's Luke White running it in for Fayetteville. But the Cougars not giving up. Another throw and catch deep into the back of the end zone. And the Cougars Central have closed the gap to 35-24. And Zach, you talk about a rock and sock'em game. This has been one, hasn't it?
Yep, it's been a pretty good game so far. I mean, you know, Coosa, they've still got a chance, you know, like you said, 35-24, right?
Yep.
You know, they're just about 2 touchdowns away from winning this game.
20-14, Childersburg over Hopeful right now, playing in the second half. But that's some of the band members at Fayetteville. Both bands did a great job as homecoming here at Hanover High School, and it was marred by some play, extracurricular activities after the play late in the first half. And one of the Cougar players was ejected from the game because of that, and it took a while for things to get straightened out because the Cougars coaching staff, they wanted explanations, and rightly so. As Brett Thomas, he talked with the officials for a long time, and was finally convinced to get to the sideline. And we get to halftime and about set to start with the second half, 35-24 Fayetteville. And hey, Zach, the Cougars are in the football game. They've scored 24 points in the first half after not scoring any points in the first 2 games.
Yep, I mean, the first 2 games, they just wasn't their days, but this game, they've proven that they are a team.
You're absolutely right. And Fayetteville's going to get the football to start the second half, and be interesting to see if the Cougars try the onside kick. They tried one earlier, and it went about 5 yards, and it has to go 10.
I just kick it a little above the 50 and get a few players running over there and then dive for the ball.
There you go.
And
well, let's see what happens.
And if the other team gets the ball and run for it, I just try to knock it out of their hands.
This is 2A Region 4 matchup. The Cougars 0-2 coming into the game, and Fayetteville is 2-1. Fayetteville's off next week. And here's Cougars kicking off. It is a line drive kick that may roll out of bounds. I think it does. So the Wolves will have it at their own 35-yard line. We had a lot of mistakes and a lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers.
And this really, I mean, both teams are like even right now, so.
Yeah. I guess Fayetteville touched it before it went out of bounds, so they marked it at the 29-yard line. If it had gone out of bounds without being touched, it would have been at the 35. So it was first down for the Wolves.
And
we got Deloach at quarterback, and Deloach is handing it off ahead. And I think you're going to see Fayetteville play a little bit differently here in the second half. That's Luke White with the carry, big gain there. That's a Cindy Pennington first down. I think you're going to see, Zach, Fayetteville calm down a little bit and get back to their knitting just a little bit, more than they did the first half.
Yep, they've been doing a lot of them toss-back plays and short throws, and they did one long throw that we didn't think was going to count, but it did.
Yeah. Here's Deloach with the play call. He's going to throw it. And he's trying for it all right here. And it catches made the 25-yard line, and really the receiver came back to get the pass, and that is Blake Matchin.
Wow, really a great play there by
Matchin. Yeah, see, the pass was underthrown, and Blake turned around and caught it at the 25-yard line, and that's the Cindy Pennington first down too.
I think he could have stayed up and catched it and got some more yardage, but still a great throw and great catch. And
First down and 10.
They're in great position for a touchdown
Here's
right now.
the Wolves, and this time Deloach's going to keep it. He's inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10. He's diving to the pylon. Let's see where they mark him. Let's see where they're going to spot the football.
I don't think he made it, but
I think they're going to mark it. Let's see. Official stop and play, got a central player down. And I don't know. Let me see if we can see where he may have stepped out of bounds. It's hard to tell from our angle. But he cuts it to the sideline, and he dives for the pylon. And it looks like he may have scored. I'm not absolutely sure, but
they're probably going to see if the knee was down before he got in the end zone.
We'll find out here shortly as the Cougars have a player down. They've not changed the scoreboard, so I'm assuming he didn't score. And they spotted the football at about the 2-yard line. So we've got a timeout, and it looks like we got a leg cramp maybe. And we'll be right back to Hanover, Alabama right after this.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan Hare.
Injured player up and off the field. That's Xavier Moon. So after he is helped off the field, we will pick it up here with Fayetteville, and I think it's a 1st and goal. At about the 2-yard line. We got quarterback Pacey Deloach and Brady Ritchie behind him, and Deloach just drives in the end zone for a touchdown. So, Zach, that didn't take long for the Wolves to get on the board.
Nope, and now the Coosa County's down by 3 scores.
Fayetteville just knocked them off the football then.
Yep.
41-24 with a point after to follow, and Phillips hadn't missed one tonight.
17-point lead for Fayetteville, 41-24. But still time in the game for a comeback, and it looks like the field goal is going to be good, and it is.
42-24 with 10:27 to go. So Fayetteville just got out of the gate here in the second half and got points on the board with a long run by their quarterback and Pacey DeLoach. And DeLoach tops it off with a 2-yard touchdown dive. And the point after is good, so it's 42-24. Fayetteville is scoring a lot of points, and they're going to have to slow down this Cougar team here in the second half because they've shown that they're explosive too, Zach.
Yep.
So Fayetteville with the 42-24 lead, and they will kick off. With 10:27 to go in the third quarter. Lays the football flat down. That's a little squib kick, Zach.
Yep. Doing that same play over and over again.
Dante Gilder.
Getting on it is Dante Gilder. So it'll be Cougar football at the 35-yard line.
Cougars take the ball over at the 34.
Trailing 42-24. The Cougars might not have enough players on the field. And then they get an extra one out there.
They only have 11, it looks like to me.
That's what they need, 11.
Low snap, but he gets it anyway, then he throws.
There's another big catch. That's that big guy again. That is Jones, and he's headed to the races.
Jones.
Caught from behind, or was he caught from behind? That's a touchdown. Wow.
Oh, man. That's a payback.
Look at this play. 65 yards.
Laser pass, and just...
Jones has got the speed. Man, look at him go.
He just 3 defenders behind him, and he's like, run!
Luke White finally tracks him down, but he's already in the end zone. 65-yard touchdown throw from Daniel to Jones, and here are the Cougars again, 42-30 now.
They are going for 2 again. They haven't gone for an extra point tonight. And I think they might go for the QB sneak, and they'll throw it. And it's no good. It's incomplete.
First time tonight they missed a 2-point conversion, so it's 42-30 with 10:01 left. If you like a big play offense, Zach, you gotta like this game.
Yep, that's so true. You know, Central-Coosa County, they probably, before the game, they probably knew that this is going to be a hard game, so their coach probably told them, you know, just 2-point conversions, no extra points.
42-30, Fayetteville leads Central-Coosa County. We are in Hanover, Alabama for this matchup in Region 4, area Class 2A. These young guys will be tired after this game. My goodness, they're doing a lot of running. So it'll be Daniel kicking off, Dante Daniel, who's a quarterback and kickoff guy and sells popcorn too, I think. So we'll kick this one away. I wouldn't go anywhere. This lead's certainly not safe. 42-30. And here is Daniel kicking off. Kicks it down the field. Picked up on the run.
He will return.
Across the 30, 35, 40, 45. Still moving. From fumble the football. Gets back on it. But yet another fumble by Fayetteville. And this time it's Luke White slow getting up, and Luke was hit and coughed the football up. But the Wolves will have it in good field position, somewhere near midfield.
And that fumble, if it would have gone into someone else's hands from the other team, that would have been bad for them.
First down and 10 at midfield. Quarterback Pacey DeLoach. And hands off right in. Crashing for about 9 yards is Seth Limbaugh.
Won't get the first down, but pretty good little run there by big man number 26.
Seth Limbaugh, he's a hard runner.
We have second and 9 coming up.
And I believe it says here that he also plays defensive end.
Yeah, play both ways, right? 41-yard line, second down and short. Cougars getting some players on the field late. Deloach again. Blitz is coming. Throws out here to Matchin. Matchin's running all day.
No.
20, 10, touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
So Matchin, Blake Matchin, took a little short throw from Deloach.
Wow.
And from about the 40-yard line, and he makes it happen the rest of the way.
I did not expect that. I thought number 8 was going to get him.
Matchin shows his strength, goes into the end zone, and the Wolves, just like that, 48-30.
Just wow.
Yep.
Just wow.
Highlights of this game will take forever.
Yep.
High snap, kick up, and kick is good.
Hey, who knows? This might break the high school scoring record.
Never know. 49-30, 8:56 to go in the third quarter. Back to Hanover, Alabama. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
49-30. Zach, you're gonna have to get your calculator out.
Yep. This game might go up to 100. Like, if it did, then
so be it, right?
yeah. Like, this is already a really high-scoring game from both teams.
79 points already on the board. Fayetteville will kick off. You get your money's worth game tonight if you like offense, for sure.
Yep. And if you like a bunch of fumbles and turnovers.
A little squib kick, going to be falling on at the 42-yard line.
Little squibble.
That's Dante Gilder. Falling on it for Central. They'll have a first down at the 41-yard line.
And looks like their quarterback is that Dante Daniel. Keep forgetting which quarterbacks it is.
He get the snap, and he's ready to load it up. He's going to keep it himself. And Fayetteville this time drags him down after a couple of yard pickup.
It looked like number 14 made that tackle, but it doesn't show that on my paper.
Tackle by number 85.
Don't know why.
Henry Barrett.
It is Christopher Hill is who it is. So second down. 8:13 to go. Fayetteville 49, Central-Coosa County 30.
As their quarterback gets ready to snap, and he looks to throw, and that's a deep pass.
Man.
Oh.
Batted away that time. Good stop and good defense by Luke White.
Bringing up a 3rd and
Tipped
8
it
for
away.
the Cougars.
So it's 3rd down. See if Fayetteville can make a stop right here on 3rd down.
And I'd be surprised if they didn't. Like, said there'd be another deep pass. And this one's accurate, and he catches it.
I don't know if he's out of bounds or not.
I think he's out of bounds. That's probably going to be incomplete.
Well, that
incomplete pass.
Jones guy he has been catching some footballs tonight.
Can't really see that.
Yeah, I think he's out of bounds by about a yard on that one. So
Can't really see it from the angle I was looking at because it was blocked up by the score.
it'll be 4th down now.
And they're going for it very wide.
4th down and 8.
Wouldn't say wide, but they're doing it anyway.
They didn't ask us, did they?
No.
49-30. Here's Daniel on 4th down.
It would have helped if they did ask us, but
Low snap, and he's throwing, and he's incomplete. So that'll turn it over to Fayetteville. Good defense by Luke White, and the Wolves have it back. That's the first stop somebody's made, I think, most of the game. Everybody's scoring.
that's weird. Very, very strange.
Fayetteville gave up 63 points last week to Reeltown. They've scored 49, and we still got a long way to go yet.
I think that's fully 19 minutes and 41 seconds, is it?
Pace to Deloach. Gives off inside, the big running back. That's Seth Limbaugh. At the 40-yard line. Fayetteville has it. 2nd down and about 7. Here's Deloach. This time it's Brady Rich, and Rich has got the 30. He's got the 25-yard line. It'll be another Cindy Pennington first down.
First down. Talk about number 13, Noel Jones.
So they move the chains again. Fayetteville on the move one more time.
Noel Jones, that tackle there, and he's been playing a pretty good game so far.
Yeah, he played both ways, like a lot of these guys have.
Yep, he plays, let me see, linebacker and tight end.
Loach gives to White, and White is spun down after a couple of yards.
He's spun down by, I think, their quarterback.
Who plays both ways.
Yep. I think he also plays a safety.
2nd and 6 coming up for the
Luke
Wolves.
White, Blake Matchin, a little slow getting up. So the Wolves trying to pick it up here a little bit in the second half. 1 touchdown already on the board, and they're threatening for more here. Pacey DeLoach has done well at quarterback. High snap and good penetration.
It's like number 71 is that Levi Krause.
I think Xavier Moon's the first one to mess it up in there.
And he kind of got out of it, and Krause followed on after him.
Got a heat timeout here with 5:44 to go. Fayetteville 49, Central-Coosa County 30. Back in a minute.
Looking for a great pre-owned car or truck? Come visit the Collins family at Stop & Shop Auto Sales. Owned and operated by Bobby and Anderson since 1996, and now with the newest member of the team, George Collins. We specialize in quality trucks from Ford and Chevy, and also carry a variety of dependable cars and SUVs. All of our vehicles are professionally serviced and checked for safety and reliability. So come see us today in Sylacauga at 230 West 1st Street, or call 256-249-0322.
Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24? It is also one of the leading causes of preventable death in our nation. It is time we all start to talk more about youth suicide and how we can change these statistics. My name is Nick Saban, head football coach at the University of Alabama, and I'm working with the Jason Foundation and the AFCA to address this serious national health issue. Visit jasonfoundation.com to learn what you can do to help prevent youth suicide.
After the timeout, or heat timeout, Fayetteville has it leading 49-30, about a third down and 5. Deloach running away from pressure, and he's throwing into the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Looked like he could have intercepted that. And it looks like, nope, never mind. But he could have intercepted that. Looks like he had it in his hands and just decided to batter it away.
And Noel Jones
Put that bat down.
made the defensive play. So if we're going to try a field goal here, it'll be a 28-yard attempt. Make it a 38-yard attempt. And this guy can kick it now.
Yep.
Levi Phillips is his name. And he's got plenty of leg in it. And it is up and it is through. So Levi Phillips with a 38-yard field goal. And the Wolves lead it 52-30. And Zach Haffey, how would you like to have a guy like that on your team?
I'm just in awe about this. So, such a weird game.
52-30, a 38-yard field goal by Levi Phillips. And the Wolves increase their lead to, see, we've scored, what, 82 total points? We may get to 100 total.
That's true. I mean, would that be 3 more touchdowns?
Something like that. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow morning, you can see the replay of Sylacauga and Moody. It is alumni night in Sylacauga at Sylacauga High School. Aggies look to win their 4th game in a row. Childersburg looks like they're on their way to beat Hopeful. And B.B. Comer on the road to Glencoe. Glencoe hadn't scored a point this season either coming into that game with B.B. Comer. And B.B. Comer looking for their first win of the season too. Here's Fayetteville kicking off. The squib kick again. And it'll be picked up. Xavier Moon.
Looked like that tackle was made by their, was it that guy Blake?
Blake Matchin. Got an injured player on the field. That is Xavier Moon.
Xavier Moon, he's been playing pretty well.
A lot of pain, looks like.
Yep, he's rolling around.
All right, we'll get a timeout and come back and check on him in just a minute. Fayetteville 52 and Central-Coosa County 30.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Back at in Hanover, Alabama, injured player down for Central, and that looks like it might be a little more serious than what might first have appeared. And this may take just a few minutes to see about this young man. Fayetteville 52, Central-Coosa County 30, and Zach, you never want to see a player hurt.
Nope. I
And
mean, it looks like he's badly in pain, and they're trying to get him up, but it looks like he's not willing to.
They may have to
Carry him
get
off.
a stretcher out here or something, not sure. 52-30, Fayetteville with a lead, and Levi Phillips has scored 12 points tonight. He's 7 for 7 on his extra points, and he kicked a field goal.
So.
No, he's actually 10 points, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Get
7 plus 3 is 10.
Oh, come on now. That's that Pinecrest stuff coming out of you. Ain't it?
9 plus 3 is 12. That's
All
what
right,
you're learning.
we're going to get away for just a minute as they get this young man some medical attention, and hopefully he's going to be okay, but we'll step away from just a minute, and we'll be right back here in Hanover, Alabama.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan-Hare.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills? Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Looking for a great pre-owned car or truck? Come visit the Collins family at Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Owned and operated by Bobby and Anderson since 1996, and now with the newest member of the team, George Collins. We specialize in quality trucks from Ford and Chevy, and also carry a variety of dependable cars and SUVs. All of our vehicles are professionally serviced and checked for safety and reliability. So come see us today in Sylacauga at 230 West 1st Street, or call 256-249-0322.
Xavier Moon, the injured player who has been carted off, and they'll get some medical attention for him. Childersburg, meantime, has fallen behind Holtville now, 28-20 in a big region game for the Tigers over in Childersburg. 6 minutes left in that game. And I was chastised during the break for my addition. Would you say you learned that?
Kindergarten.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 plus 3 is 10. And 9 plus 3 is 12. 7 plus 3
Just forget
ain't
it.
12.
Forget it. 52-30.
You should know this stuff.
And Daniel is throwing and is caught, but Fayetteville's in good shape defensively.
And I don't have that guy on my paper.
His name is Kason Bryant, number 3.
2nd and 12 coming up for the Cougars.
You got more papers over there not to have any numbers on it.
I know, I don't know why. It's weird.
4:50 to go in the third quarter. Fayetteville 52 and Central 30. Here's Daniel awaiting the snap. 4-man front. Daniel loads to throw. He's throwing deep again, as he's done most of the night. Caught. 25-yard line.
Tackle made there, I believe, is that Kason Gardner?
Duncan Dawson with the reception. And watch this one over again. Single coverage, and defender got turned around.
And if that defender were there, wasn't there, he would have been gone.
Yeah. Kason Gardner does make the tackle, but there they are deep in Fayetteville territory at the 25-yard line.
Good position here for a touchdown.
Got plenty of time. Now then he steps away from pressure and throws, got a man wide open inside the 10, 5 touchdown. Oh well.
I believe that touchdown was made
by number 6 that we don't have a name for, right?
Yeah, that's really strange. We should have numbers for great players. Well,
I mean, this game is just
crazy.
So topsy-turvy.
Yeah,
52 to 36.
Both teams have juked a gazillion players, and the score is 52 to 36.
I think they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, they line it up.
You call this one right here.
And he takes the snap, and he throws, and boom, he touched. Nope. I thought it was complete first.
Noel Jones, that's one of the few he's dropped today. So 52-36, 3:55 to go in the third quarter, and that is, what's that, 88 points now scored? Can you figure that one out?
Yeah, 52 plus 30. I usually do it like 50 plus 30 is 80, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So it's 88.
Oh, you're so smart.
Oh, thank you.
Fourth grade at Pinecrest School, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the only compliment I've had in all day.
All right, Central closes again 52 to 36 now, and they'll be kicking off to the Fayetteville Wolves.
This is a lopsided game.
I've called a lot of high school football games through the years. I don't know if I've seen many the way this one's gone back and forth. Big play after big play.
And this is why I just started a few weeks ago.
You'll be taking Granddad's place a couple more weeks.
Oh, don't know about that.
All right, here is Daniel to kick off. Coach Limbaugh pacing the sideline.
Daniel, also their quarterback, been playing pretty well in this game. And the long kick, and he will not return.
So Fayetteville will have it 1st and 10. Penalty flags down. And, you know, Fayetteville with an off week next week, they will need it because they have been taxed tremendously against this Central-Coosa County football team.
They really have.
So let's see what the referee's going to call here. And he is going to talk to he's getting the ball boy in there to get another football.
Yep. 1990.
Showing a penalty flag down. So it'll be a 1st down for the Wolves. 3:46 to go in the third quarter, 52 to 36. At the 35-yard line, the Wolves have it.
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Blake Matchin on the carry for the Wolves.
Looks like that tackle was made by number 22, Dante Gilder.
Matchin off right in. He crosses the 40 to the 45, 47. And I tell you, Blake Matchin's running hard. That is a Cindy Pennington 1st down. 45-yard line. Here's Matchin again, right up the middle. Matchin, he is 25-yard line. Another Cindy Pennington 1st down.
Talking about Dante Daniel.
He just straight up the middle, Zach.
Why? That's all I got to ask. Why?
Rolling down at the 23. It'll be another 1st down. When you see the stats on this game, whoo.
Yeah, that's going to take a long time.
Like 3 or 4 pages.
Yep.
25-yard line 1st down for the Fayetteville Wolves.
And
a little pitch. And they fumble the football, and fortunately for Fayetteville, they get on it. That's Jeffrey Darden. Darden is the right place at the right time.
They're really lucky they got that ball, because right beside a defender, and he could have easily reached out and got it, but they were lucky on that play.
Kason Bryant, who coughed it up. So second down now. With 2:45 remaining in the third quarter. 25-yard lines where they'll put it. They've got Brady Ritchie in the backfield now. Ritchie is going to be in trouble. He's down at the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Now, I believe that tackle there was made by, doesn't show his name on the paper.
So third down.
I know that tackle was made by number 4, but don't know his name. So.
The sideline has got its second down, so that's what we'll go with as well, to 25.
Second 8 for the Wolves.
Blake Matchin at quarterback. He's going to look and throw in the end zone. He got a man wide open for the touchdown.
Oh, my.
Pacey DeLoach.
Wow. And that's like what? Plus 88 plus 6. 94 points scored in this game total.
25-yard touchdown throw from Matchin to DeLoach. 58-36.
Matchin and DeLoach are really the dynamic duo in this game.
They are indeed.
And I believe Fett will take the win here.
Levi Phillips out of the hold of Matchin.
As the point is up.
And he just got that one through there, but it got in. 59-36, a minute 43 to go in the third quarter as Fayetteville opens a lead against Central-Coosa County. We're back to Hanover, Alabama in a minute.
Did you know that suicide is the second leading cause of death for ages 10 to 24? It is also one of the leading causes of preventable death in our nation. It is time we all start to talk more about youth suicide and how we can change these statistics. My name is Nick Saban, head football coach at the University of Alabama, and I'm working with the Jason Foundation and the AFCA to address this serious national health issue. Visit jasonfoundation.com to learn what you can do to help prevent youth suicide.
We're back in Hanover, Alabama for our WOIL Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. Presented along with our partners at TV24 and the Alabama Cable Network. Fayetteville with a big lead now, 59-36. They haven't had any trouble scoring. And Central's had trouble stopping Fayetteville, but Fayetteville has had some issues in stopping Central-Coosa County as well.
I have a few questions. When's the scoring going to end?
When the game ends. You can't go home now. Squib kick. Batted around, falling around on it, and I think the Wolves have recovered that.
Oh, no.
That is Blake Matchin with the fumble recovery. And you wondered when that was going to happen. That thing's hard to corral. And here comes Blake in there to scoop it up.
Good decision on the little squibble kick.
At 39-yard line, Fayetteville will have it again. They're going to be
Wolves take over at 41-yard
tired
line.
young men on both football teams after this game.
Yep.
Here's Matchin sending a man in motion, and Matchin's going to keep it.
Quarterback keep up the middle.
And he goes down. Good tackle.
I believe that sack
on the play,
was number 77, Heath Joyner.
Also Levi Lucas on the play. So good job.
Thank you.
41-yard line. Here is Brady Ritchie, and Ritchie is gone. Wow. Goodness gracious. 60s, 65 to 36. Can't nobody catch him. I mean, he just right up the middle.
And now both teams have scored over 100.
You can tell the defense is tired, but Richie hits a pylon for the touchdown. 65-36 with a point after the follow. He hadn't missed anything tonight.
And this scoring just doesn't end. Like, it's like play, score.
66-36 with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Quick timeout. This is a Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Well,
yeah,
like a basketball game, 66-36. Levi Phillips will kick off for Fayetteville. He'll be tired tomorrow as much as he's kicked.
Yep.
Don't forget our Pigskin Roundup follows at about 10:30 tonight with our friends at TV24.
Here we go again.
Squib kick again. This time they fall on it.
Recovered by Quinn Brooks.
So it'll be first down for the Cougars.
You know, they probably knew it was Friday the 13th, and, you know, they just thought, you know, why not act like it's Friday the 13th, you know, do a lot of squib kicks, go for two. It's just been a wild game.
It has indeed been that. And a full quarter to go.
And so far, the
Cougars take the ball
Wolves have been
39-yard
beating
line.
the Cougars.
46 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
First down and 10 with Daniel, the quarterback.
Low snap.
Daniel has thrown the ball well, and he loads up again.
To number 3.
And he had it in the hands of a receiver, and he dropped it. That is Duncan.
And that's pretty good coverage there, I believe, by number 86, was it?
Just got a final from Childersburg. Holtville upset Childersburg 26-20. 28-20. Wow. And Childersburg was favored in that game. It was homecoming for the Tigers. It was a bad homecoming night. That's 2 games in a row they've lost. They were beaten last week by Talladega. So Coach Jonathan Beverly's club hit the skids here early.
So now they are, what, 2-2?
Here is Daniel again, throwing, and that was almost intercepted.
By number 11.
Great coverage there by number 11. Let me see what his name is. Number 11, Kason Gardner.
That'll bring up third down now. 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. This has been a long game.
Been a high-scoring game.
A high-scoring, long game.
High-scoring, long, crazy, just weird
Third
game.
down.
Another
Daniel
snap.
drops it. Now he's trying to get away. And he runs over one player. Man.
He trucked him. Get out of my way. Didn't do much good, though. He tumbles over.
36 for Fayetteville, and don't have his name either.
No, probably take us to the end of the third quarter.
And with 3 in the books, it's Fayetteville 66, Central-Coosa County 36. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, and TV 24.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Jared and Jacob and all the folks at Marble City Pharmacy, and Jared celebrated a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to him. That's the Central cheerleaders.
Great cheerleading squad. And their team is really, they've been playing pretty well, but I believe that Fayetteville can hold on to their lead.
Should be able to.
Yep.
Here is Daniel. Long snap, long count. Thought he was going to punt it, but he takes off. Ooh, good gracious, what a hit.
I think he gets the first.
I think so.
And I believe that tackle was made by, what, 38 or 14? Or
Jacob bicepping out on it too, so that is a
turnover down, Fayetteville ball.
See where they marked that thing at. Apparently he didn't make the first down.
I thought he did, but
No, he didn't. The Fayetteville takes over on downs.
you see two of them players running off the field, and
Whistles blow. We're in the fourth quarter. 11:49 to go in the football game with Fayetteville on top, 66-36. And like I would have never thought we'd have a game like this between these two teams.
nope, it's, let me see how many difference it is. Fayetteville has a 4, I believe, like, I'm trying to think. Plus 4 is 40, plus 3, 6. I believe they have a 30-point lead.
I think so. You're pretty close on that.
Knew it. Gotcha.
Timeout with Fayetteville about to snap it to begin their series here in the fourth quarter. They are in command. And just get the clock run, we'll get a lot of younger people playing for both these teams. Quarterback keeper, still running. Good gracious.
Oh my.
All the way to the 25-yard line.
Fumbled, but
After
number
the whistle.
2 jumped on it, and I believe that is Pacey Deloach who jumped on the football.
Late matching with the run.
Match it, and Deloach, they've been having both a great game.
Sure have.
It's been a great game for Fayetteville, and I believe that if they can hold on to this lead, they'll go 3-1.
This is Brady Ritchie on the carry, and Ritchie scored a couple of touchdowns, and he's trying to get another one.
Number 33.
He's inside the 10-yard line.
For the Wolves. On the run. For first down.
Ritchie just shows pretty good speed, and when he turns the corner, and he just runs through people. Central's got a player down, and it's not hard to imagine that, as we've had a very physical game, and the Cougars have had a number of players injured, and that's Dawson Thornton right there, 5'9", 205-pounder, and he is hurt. With 11:05 to go in the fourth quarter, Fayetteville 66, Central 36. Back in a minute.
WOTM, your new TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week, presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Buckhorn Bucks and the Wetumpka Indians. Stay with WOTM for all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM is also your new home of the AHSAA Super 7 live this year from Jordan Hare.
Dawson Thornton, the injured player for Central. He's a senior. Plays both ways for the Cougars.
Looks like he's okay, though. He's walking by himself.
Yep. And here's a quarterback keeper. And that's another touchdown.
Oh, my.
Easy pickings. Penalty flag is down. Let's see what the penalty is. That was a touchdown run by Brady Ritchie. Looks like he's going to go against Fayetteville.
Does this game ever end?
It'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Wow. They just gave up a big touchdown that would have won them the game. Probably doesn't even matter, though.
20-yard line's where they'll spot this one after the penalty. Brady Ritchie is going to stay in at quarterback. Central-Coosa County is a tired football team.
20, first and goal.
Ritchie takes a snap. High snap.
Fumbles.
He tries to get on it, and I don't know if Central may have got that. Nope. Ritchie finally gets on it. Back at the 31-yard line. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the game. Zach, I bet these officials will be tired tonight, too.
Yep, after that one official got knocked over, that hurt. And
he stayed in there, though.
I'm going to feel that one in the morning.
Yeah. All right, here's the 32-yard line with Brady Ritchie, a junior. And Brady is going to throw it. And incomplete.
He almost caught it, but couldn't hang on to it, and he just ran over Coosa County's defense, number 9.
Christopher Hill, the intended receiver. We have not had, as far as the school board with the down in yardage, it hasn't worked all night. It'll be third down and forever for Fayetteville. Had a touchdown just called back a few minutes ago. So it'll be third down and long.
Wow.
Penalty flags are down.
Looks like an offsides maybe on Central-Coosa County.
Offside, Central-Coosa.
You know, that keen eyesight of yours caught that.
5-yard penalty.
That's why you make the big bucks.
I don't really make any money. Only got about $50.
What does Granddad say to you?
If you got money, I got money.
There you go. So after the 5-yard mark off, we bring Blake Matchin back in the game. And the blitz is coming. Matchins hit as he throws, and it's incomplete.
Overthrown. Intended receiver, I believe, number 2, Pacey Deloach. And their kicker will come out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, what is this going to be? 42-yarder? Yeah. You think you can kick that one, Zach?
Well, it's happened. Longest kick, I believe, is like a 61-yarder.
This one's going to be 42.
42-yard kick.
Place down, kick is up,
Nope.
and it is no good. And they're going to run it out of the end zone.
Bye-bye.
Can't do that, though.
He's like, bye.
I don't think you can run it out of the end zone in high school football, so.
Can you do that in the NFL?
Well, yeah. You can do it in college, too. You remember Auburn did that against Alabama a few years? Well,
Yeah, and didn't really do much good, though.
yeah, they did. They won the game.
Well,
You were just a little tight then.
I don't like Auburn.
So, Central will take over on downs after the missed field goal. .805 or 809 to go in the game, and Fayetteville's going to get a lot of clean jerseys in there now. Neither team has a lot of depth, but whoever's available to play is going to be playing tonight.
Yeah.
Cougars take over at the 20-yard line.
8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the game. 66-36
8:09
Fayetteville.
remaining in the fourth quarter.
Wolves, I believe, with the lead.
At the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Daniel to throw it. He's being tracked from behind, throws a wobbly pass, and it's intercepted.
That just happened.
Intercepted by the Wolves' Pacey Deloach. So the Wolves get it back.
He's a wide receiver, a cornerback, and a quarterback.
Christopher Hill was putting pressure on Daniel, and it'll be a 1st down for the Wolves from the Cougar 46-yard line. Listen, Zach, tomorrow morning I'm speaking at the Estelle Community Church at 7 a.m. Are you in or out?
Don't know.
I'll be waking you up at 5:30 then.
5:30. Oh, okay.
1st down. 1st down and 10. Penalty flags are down. Offside against the Cougars. Mark Deason, the senior pastor down at Estelle, he asked me to speak Saturday morning to their men's prayer breakfast, and I said, well, I'll just invite Zach to go with me since he helps with the football and stuff, and you get up that early, won't you? It's not a school morning.
Well, I like to sleep in sometime.
Yeah. 1st down and 10 for Fayetteville. With 7:11 to go in the game, the clock is running. And hopefully they'll let the clock run. Pacey to Loach will take the snap. High snap.
Oh.
And he picks it up and looks and throws anyway.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. He's trying to get it to Christopher Hill.
Every single player that was on the field was back there, and he just threw that. He overthrew it.
2nd down and 10.
That could have been a touchdown.
And mercifully, they're keeping the clock running. 66-36 your score.
6 minutes and 25 seconds left in this football game.
Here is Pacey Deloach, who's thrown several touchdown passes in tonight's game. And he's going to hand this one off. And look at here. This is Kason Bryant on the carry. Kason, I think that's his 1st carry tonight.
Assisted by Dante Daniels on the
Well, I believe I've heard you call his name about one time, but that's it.
32-yard line is where it's marked. Under 6 minutes to go in the game, and Fayetteville is well in control. They'll be off next week. And, this guy right here, he knows how to run north and south.
26. He just trucked 2 guys.
Seth Limbaugh.
We have a timeout with 5:27
He's a big man.
We got a timeout right here. Central will play Horseshoe Bend at Horseshoe Bend next week, and that'll be a difficult task for Central. They don't have an easy schedule. They could really run into more problems here as the season progresses. But they played a lot better. Put 36 points on the board. 66-36 Fayetteville with 5:27 to go with a timeout. Won't be long. This one will be done. Hanover, Alabama, between Sylacauga and Rockford. Closer to Rockford than Sylacauga. You take 231 down through Stewartville and on into Hanover, Alabama. So we'll back out there now and get this one going again. Pacey DeLoach. Touchdown standing straight up. Brady Ritchie. Goodness gracious. Hey, you could have driven a truck through that hole. Look at that. That'd be 72, won't it, that?
I believe so. Yeah, they're only 28 points away from 100. Yeah, that 72. I think
down, kick up, kick good.
I think 72. I believe that breaks the NFL scoring. I think it's like 70 or 71.
73-36. 5:05 and run clock run.
Well, to give a shout out also.
And we got a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week continues in a minute.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Let me mention our sponsors again while we've got a couple of moments. The Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week brought to you by Ben and all the folks at Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and for all your therapy needs and that kind of stuff from your doctor's prescription or maybe you just need a walk up. Donahue Physical Therapy can help you. They've helped a lot of people right there on West Fort Williams. State Representative Ron Johnson, District 33, along with the friends at Marble City Pharmacy, Sylacauga Glass, Cindy Pennington, Coosa Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, also Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Lori Darling, Omnia, and Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Kick goes into the end zone.
Take over at the 20-yard line.
And our pregame by Sylacauga Huddle House. Hey, you want some good eating after the game? Huddle House open 24/7. No, you can't go.
Their waffles are the main deal.
They're good, aren't they?
Their waffles, their bacon.
Yeah.
Really, that makes a great Saturday snack.
So Central will take over with the clock running at 4:30, 73-36. Don't forget we've got highlights of this after the game. A bunch of highlights, my goodness. Dante Daniel has gone most of the way at quarterback for the Cougars. He'll line up back there again. He'll take the snap, and he will run. Now throw, incomplete.
Oh, I thought that was an interception. When I saw him touch the ball, I thought, no.
Pacey DeLoach was the defender there.
3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game, and Fayetteville will move up to 3-1, and Central-Coosa County 0-3.
Jarinsky Chapman, he's in there at an offensive tackle for the Cougars. Snap, quarterback gonna keep it. Now he throws on the run, incomplete.
Just had to throw it away.
Yeah. We're approaching 3 minutes now in the game.
You see that man holding that thing that looks like a target? He might be throwing it at that thinking it is a target. This game has just been nuts.
From the start.
Yep.
3rd down.
But again, it's Friday the 13th.
And penalty flag is down. That'll go against the Cougars. Can't go too far. No intentional grounding. And it's a safety. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
No, it's a loss of down. I'm sorry. Loss of down with the intentional grounding. So Central is back at their own goal line now.
So it's like 4th down?
Like they're on the punt, right? Or are they? Nope, got another quarterback in there. He's in trouble, and it's going to be a safety this time for sure.
Can I go home?
Christopher Hill with the safety.
Can I go home?
Take on down.
I don't know if there's another penalty flag or not. They put a new quarterback in there, and that's Noel Jones, who caught passes all night long.
His first snap of the game as a quarterback, not successful.
So Central-Coosa County will have to kick off after the safety. 75-36.
Just wow.
So the Cougars with Levi Krause to kick off.
1 minute and 25 seconds in this game, and from the looks of it, it's over.
We've seen just about everything imaginable in this one.
Yep.
Seen field goals, 2 field goals, a safety, more than you can count of touchdowns.
Class of 2009.
And once you see the stats tomorrow,
wow.
there's going to be a lot of eyes roll and say, man, that much? There's been a bunch.
Yeah, about 77 pages.
75-36. And Cougars will kick it after the safety. Looks like it's going to be Dawson Duncan to punt. Central High School, their basketball team won the state championship in 2A back in March.
Cougars punting the ball.
And that was off the side of his foot. He caught it midfield. And still running with it. And knocked down.
That was a hard hit by number, let's see, 55 of the Coosa County Cougars.
Shade A there on the punt return.
And was that DeMarcus Sweet? I believe with the tackle.
Fayetteville calls a timeout with 58 seconds to go. Maybe he's trying to get some more players that hadn't played in the game. One thing I can figure out on that one.
58 seconds left.
75 to 56.
36.
Hey, numbers run together after a while. So Fayetteville will improve to 3-1. Take a week off next week and get some rest and get set for the second half of the season. Fayetteville will play Holy Spirit Catholic of Tuscaloosa on September 27th. And that will be in Tuscaloosa. And we get another play or two, and this should be done.
Yep. Just like the clock ticked down.
And it's after 10 o'clock now.
Is it time for the Pigskin roundup?
Pretty much. Won't be long.
50 seconds.
And we're just going to kneel on the football, and hopefully that will
takes to the end of the game.
Okay.
2nd and 12.
This has been some kind of football game.
Talk about 30 seconds left and
final play of the night. And that is Pacey DeLoach will kneel, and Fayetteville will head back to South Talladega County with a 75-36 win over the Cougars of Central High School. And it's good to see kids exchanging handshakes and hugs after a long, long night of high school football. Here come the Wolves across to
shake hands
with the Cougars.
We would like to thank everybody
and
coming
that
out
is your final. As the Fayetteville Wolves with a 65-36 win over the Cougars of Central High School. We've got highlights coming up, and as many as we've got time for. Fayetteville got on the board early, and you see Blake matching with a touchdown right there, and that was one of many for Fayetteville. And of course, the guy that scored several touchdowns, that's Brady Ritchie scoring, and they played 3 quarterbacks. And here's a long touchdown throw for the for Central-Coosa County, and that is Daniel on a touchdown run, a touchdown throw. And here's Luke White for the Wolves, and it was just eating up real estate in this football game. It was a nice touchdown throw by Daniel. That was right before halftime. And Daniel, he doesn't mind throwing the football. And here's a guy that ran all night long. That's Noel Jones, and he is with a touchdown. It's 65 yards right there. And this is Blake Matchin. Blake headed in the end zone too. So there's scores all over the field tonight. And here's a young man that played his heart out and did a good job for Central. That's Daniel with a touchdown throw. And here is Matchin with another throw to Pacey DeLoach. And
there's another one.
Not to be outdone, this is Brady Ritchie. So the Fayetteville Wolves with a 75-36 win over the Central-Coosa County Cougars. And what a night of offense it was, Zach. And we'll be talking about this one for a long time. And Fayetteville improves to 3-1. The Cougars 0-3. You ready to call it a night?
Yep, and this is the game that grandparents are going to be telling their grandchildren.
There you go. For Zach Abrams, I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams, broadcast crew, and we appreciate you being with us tonight, along with Alabama Cable Network, TV 47, and TV 24. Your final again, 75. Fayetteville over Central-Coosa County, 75-36. I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams. Have a fantastic weekend. This is Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
Peace.